Hey everyone, welcome back to ISS Vanguard.
Tis I. Maybe you'll get a chance to see me this session. You never know. Maybe you only get 5 minutes, so make the most of it.
Barry's here this time. Yep, hopefully we've changed the camera out. The funky camera from last time's gone. All gone. Hey Difter. Hey Edwin. Heggers, hopefully you'll catch the end of this later at some point. Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to be heading back into space. And I think we're going to have more choices. We're adding a new phase, though, right at the start of the game called We Read Your Comments phase.
And get the rules right phase, yes.
Yeah. Okay, the corrections phase. And we're just, we had three corrections. One was from Paul, who was talking about us, so Paul Grogan of Gaming Rules, who said that we should fix our situation cards.
So we now have situation number 1. Now, I was confused. I thought you shuffled all the first 10 and pick one at random. That is not the case. The first card you pick will always be situation 1 because they are put in order. Now, when we fail this, spoiler alert, then we'll shuffle them. But yes, but we're definitely going with that first one, which is actually quite a negative that I've looked at.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hefty cost for accidentally shuffling, but that's fine. We'll persevere and we'll pull through. I'm optimistic about our success chances of success overall. And, we've also got what was the other thing Paul said? Can't remember.
We were overly generous on our resources. Was that one?
That was Richard. So Richard called us out in the production phase because what happened was we accidentally inverted 2 of the steps. So step 1 is advance all your things in production, and then step 2 is pick new projects to go into production. And we inverted them, so we picked new projects and then immediately advanced them, which we shouldn't have done. So what we're probably going to do this round is just pick up another production phase and then sort of skip.
Fix it.
Yeah, fix it, basically. So we had a much more generous production in the first planetary exploration than we should have had, but that's fine. I'm sure that we're now going to be punished in the situation phase, so karma all balances out, you know?
And what was the other ones?
Paul called us out about the star map, and that was it.
Yeah.
He said the star map, you should only see one page. And so here it is, 1 page of the star map. And we're ready to proceed with our ship book.
Yes, which we'll go through step by step. So, let me know if it is visible. We all on screen?
Start audio. Thank God for that.
Oh, audio.
I'm going to fix all of this one day when I have time.
Today is not that day.
Probably won't be tomorrow either. I'll tell you.
A waiting envelope is we'll take all the stuff out. And put it into the book, the ship book, as required. Now, I think we actually did some of this as we kind of wrapped up the last mission. So we already have the second objective in the book there. But any bridge cards, objective, secondary objectives, tech levels, bridge upgrades that we would have had are already in here, so that's fine. And then we're going to generate our tokens, our command tokens, which let us do stuff in the ship phase, and our energy pools, which will let us do stuff during the discovery phase and like when we're going to land on the planet. So because we're on objective 2, we generate 2 command points, which is fine. And we're also going to generate 3 energy, which we can use for the ship a little later. Then digging back into the awaiting folder. What's it called? Awaiting envelope. Yeah, I like folder. We must check any situations that are in there. So, as I mentioned, we have this situation. It's homesick.
Can you pop it in the green screen for us?
I can, and I shall. Can we see that?
There we go. Yes. Okay.
Can't quite.
It's been a couple of years since Vanguard left Earth, and the ship's new mission seems like a daunting, enormous enterprise. Some crew members are now only realizing that they may never see Earth again. Jeez, well, this is a bit late to think about that, isn't it, buddies?
Hundreds of miles. I think that's a little small in the vastness of space, 100 miles. You are hundreds of light years away from your planet. But still, we must now resolve the effect. I'll just put that back under again. So the effect, either we can lose 1 command point, and then this gets shuffled into the possible situations, or we can lose
a success.
Is that a success? An upgrade, yeah. And shuffle that into possible situations. Had we solved this in the last phase, the last ship phase, we could have removed the card from the game. We'd never have to deal with it again, but we did not.
What is this? Sorry, what does this blue section here mean?
So when solved, so one of the options is we can deal with situations, spend using our command points, and then we can spend a crew member with those icons to solve the situation, if that makes sense. But since it's now resolving, we have to deal with the effects. Now, the very last thing we did at the end of the last mission was spend all of our successes on a new dice, a shiny new die. So we cannot choose the second option, which means our very precious command points, we have to spend 50% of them just to deal with the situation. So that'll be put back in the bag, and we will be very, very sad.
Oh dear.
C'est la vie. But from the possible situations, this now gets shuffled in. So now the cards are no longer in order. The first one's always number 1, but if you don't fix this, then things get a little messy.
Right, yes, if we'd fixed it...
Then we would have just got number 2 next for the reveal new situation.
There are the situations.
Yes, sorry, I took them out.
Alright,
Making it easy.
Here we go, things getting messy.
It says shuffle back in, so I'm assuming that now we shuffle. Yes, that seems like
That seems reasonable, yeah.
We'll do what the cards say.
I mean, I don't know how you shuffle one card into a deck while keeping the order of the rest of the deck.
Yes.
That would be a neat trick.
So we've done the first 3 steps. Now we must reveal a new situation. So draw a number of situation cards indicated by our objective. Here it says 1 situation. So we need 1 new card, please. And if morale is very low, we'd get an additional situation. But thankfully, so we do get to look at this.
And now we can plan ahead.
We may want to deal with it.
Yeah, hopefully do something about it.
So this is number 10, tensions. That come up there. So small scale quarrels boil over into heated online discussions. Is that what that says?
Yeah, heated online discussions.
Like on what? Like on Reddit? Unclear. So what's the bad thing that happens? We lose a success, and this would go more.
Hold tight, Barry. I seem to have lost stream here. How did this happen?
Oh.
We're back.
We're back.
Yep.
I'm sure I'm at technical jinx here at this point. So we can. This would just go straight back in. We'd have to deal with it time and time again. Or each section moves 1 available crew member to sleepy times and it goes straight back into the envelope. So we probably do want to deal with this so we don't have to deal with it the whole time. But even when solving this, it goes back into the possible situation. So it's not even a good one. It's just not good.
I am honestly not very impressed by the level of sort of training our crew has had. They seem to be volatile and violent and sort of like surprised to find themselves all the way across space.
Yeah,
like
far from home.
Come on, guys. What have we been training for like 50 years?
Well, I missed the intro story, so I'm just going to assume that I was thrust into it. Somebody kicked me in. I've been shanghaied. And,
yeah, I was the janitor and I just fell onto the ship.
I've been frozen for 3,000 years. No, somebody else did that story first. Then we'll just finish the steps. So return the planet we were on, which was Pellicid. So that goes back into the landing cards. And then we go...
I think we did that already.
Yeah, we've already done that. And then we go to the star map. So now we're on our scouting mission.
I'm excited about this.
So with the 3 energy that we have, we can do stuff, right? And that stuff may involve flying to a new planet.
I like doing stuff. So as we sort of discussed in the last one, we've got 2 other possible places to explore in this sector. Pellicid is the planet we explored last time. We've also got TOI-2 Cuboid, a piece of rectangular debris floating through space. So we can spend 2 energy to check this out and go to log 156.
Pricey.
That is quite pricey. Or we can go to TOI-2B, which says here, the conditions of this planet are barely survivable, and it lacks any useful resources. If necessary, we can use it as a penal colony, leaving behind the worst troublemakers. So I guess these are the people causing tensions.
Yeah, that's all we've got. We've only got troublemakers.
Oh, you're sick, homesick? Well, here's a planet for you to live on.
But that does let us raise morale.
Yeah, so it'd raise the morale in the in that bridge section that Barry just showed you.
And I'm not sure what that would get us. Might get us something. We'll have a little sneaky peeky.
Sure, let's have a little sneaky peek and see what morale looks like when it goes up. I also, it puts us, I suppose, further...
+1 command point.
Oh, that's actually really good.
So that's good over time, right?
Yeah, that would be really useful.
But we are going to have to spend at least 1 energy to go to a different sector and find another planet.
Yeah, isn't there a rule called a drift where...
Yes.
If something bad... Is that if we don't make it to a planet?
So here, if we look on here, so we can fly to a new system. Warning, if you end this step, and then we have to find the planet and put it into the lander, but if we end this step without a planet, then we'll go to a drift at the bottom of the page. So we'll lower morale, place a penalty token in the command pool, and go to page 39 and
the save point,
effectively restart, which means more bad things happen. So maybe we don't spend that, maybe we have to go and look for...
maybe we make a note that we could come back here and use this penal colony later.
Yeah.
And then, you know, just sort of focus on finding a planet so we don't get adrift in space.
I think that sounds reasonable. So we'll spend 1 space energy. What are we using for energy here? Are we quantum drives? Are we warp fields? Are we...
It was some kind of alien thing that was found in our DNA.
Wouldn't that let us power the ships? Oh, there we go. I don't know. Just the janitor here. Fine, but where shall we go for $1?
For 1 energy, well, it looks like we've got 3 options here, but one of them is back to Eye of the Void. So we're not going back to the Eye of the Void. I actually can't remember what was in Eye of the Void. Right, nothing else. We did everything here. No!
We have to come back here when we've got a
We can
bridge
explore
upgrade.
Beta Tarsoni. Requires bridge upgrade B02.
Well, we're far away from having 6 energy or that upgrade. So
yeah, very far away from that. So now we've got 2 options. We've got 81 INF, 81 INF, and also N New Forseti. And these are, I guess, if you remember what happened last time, these are the outcomes of... Thanks, guys, for that. Yep. Fixing it right now. Sorry.
2 words. Film. Them's like.
It's going to be charades for the rest of the day. Oh.
I don't know. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Okay. So, that should be up and working now. Anyway,
There we go.
For the time being.
Super.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Not hard to fix, just kind of annoying. So yeah, so we found this sort of transmission station, and these people were guarding something on their planet, and what we got was this sort of indication of all these other planets that had been visited by the Builders. The Builders being this mysterious race who built the Eye of the Void, who embedded this code into our DNA on Earth. And we're sort of out there trying to track down who they were, why they did that, and what was their intention.
But do you remember which planet was which? Was there any indication?
Well, no, so it just said that these two planets were, or rather all three of these are places that have been touched by the Builders, and that's about all it said.
Right.
So we don't really have any indication about which of these...
Well, if you've no preference, I think New Forseti sounds like a popular tourist destination, much more so than B1 INF or whatever it is, or
81
INF.
INF.
Yeah.
What you're saying, Barry, is we should skip page 4 and go straight to page 5.
I think we should go straight to page 5.
I suspect we'll probably have to end up doing both of these, so...
It's likely.
Let's go to New Forseti then.
What fun. Right, page 5.
So I'm gonna...
And you're only allowed to look at one page, remember?
Exactly, so I'm going to fold this over so that nobody can see. Don't look, it's secrets. Oh, secrets.
Doesn't make dramatic TV, though.
Here we go. Oh, you took us to the green zone, Barry.
Ah, green's my favourite colour. I'm wearing green. Boom! We're onto something.
This is can't be, nothing but good things will happen here. I'm confident.
Right, tell me more. What do we see out the spaceship window?
A bunch of alien tourists. They wave and they're like, "New here, are you?" The photoplanetary nebula in the vicinity of this system contains a high amount of oxygen particles. We also detect high oxygen levels on several objects in the system, giving us hope for lush, verdant worlds.
Boom. Absolute. What a win. I see this as an absolute win. Now, we do have 2 energy left, but we can...
So we've got sort of 4 options here, but there's only one planet. Actually, interestingly, there's one planet that you can land on, Matchstick. A large green planet brimming with life, but troubled by flash fires. And the landing costs 0 energy. So, there are... Now, do we need energy to do this?
We would need energy to reveal... Well, we don't really know, but we could do that for free, right? You can put the planet in.
Yep.
And then we can see on the back, and it'll tell us whether at least one of them might not cost any energy. That was what happened last time. It was free to look at the first clue, and then we had to spend energy to look at the others.
Yeah.
So maybe we do that first, and then decide if we've got energy to spare, or if we want to find out more about the planet before we land.
Well, I think... oh, yeah, okay, so we can sort of... Can we start the landing process and then change options?
Well, I believe putting the planet in here gives us an additional action that we could choose. The landing's separate from knowing anything about the planet. That makes sense? So you can... Here on the scanner, we could pay the cost, which last time the first one was 0, and it gives us a bit more information about what we're going to do.
Well, it does say here that part of picking the landing action is putting this card in here and scanning it. So presumably if we decide to change tack after that, if we wanted to return to this, we'd have to pay the landing cost again. Fortunately, in this case, the landing cost is 0, so we have that flexibility, which we might not otherwise have. So we've got 3 other possible options here. These places are all some variation of New Forseti. We've got A, B, SB1, which is the moon of Matchstick, and SETI C, which is called Burning Nilfheim.
Not going there.
Extreme gravity and temperatures make this place as inhospitable as it gets. That also costs 2 energy, so if we did that, we'd have no energy to scan the planet. That sounds... But what we could do is visit New Forseti A. The plants and creatures of this small verdant world developed complex pheromones that also seem to affect humans. We can make contact. Requires objectives 0, 6 to 11.
So we don't have those.
No. Maybe are we going to get an objective at some point that's like explore planets and
yeah, it might be something like that.
And find things.
We have airtight suits. Yeah, keep us away from those pheromones. Yeah, sexy animals.
Yeah, I saw that episode of the Orville. Right, so it looks like there's actually not much else we can do here then, because the only one we can really sort of feasibly afford is we don't have the right objectives for. So I guess let's go to Matchstick. I'm ready for planets.
Where is the planets? Where are the planets?
They'll be in here somewhere because this is the space and this is the planet box.
No, it must be. No, it could be full size. Got to be more planets than that, though, surely. Missions.
Recorded planets.
Landing cards. Here
we go. So
the first one's free. I say we scan that for free.
Yes. Briefing. Do not read until instructed. Alright, so hang on. Return any landing card currently in the planetary scanner to landing cards. Place landing card L2 in your planetary scanner and go to the next star map step. Okay, which is scan planet.
Yeah.
Take the scanner and flip it to the side where the energy cost is visible. Then follow the instructions on the scanner to scan the landing card. Pay the cost above and push the landing card up until you see another cost. Boom. Crushed it. I can follow instructions. Okay.
Turbulence. So we get
any number of times or
yeah. Well, do you want to do these carry over?
Well, when did we read the briefing?
I think we just read it before we landed last time.
Okay. So briefing.
I think actually the briefing's when once we've done the ship phase, we get to the.
We don't read the briefing for a while.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Mission launch procedure. That's it.
Yes, indeed. So we have here Matchstick. It's a green planet.
A green planet does not go well with a green screen.
You can see here landing, turbulence and thick smoke, agility and that other one, the middle one, advised.
Well, we've got the middle one.
Yeah, I can't remember what the middle one is. Well, the middle one, the Pelican. So the Pelican has one middle one. So, I need to find the names of these. What have I done with the pertinent? What did the rule book have?
You want the rule book?
Yeah, the actual rule book.
There you go, one rule book.
Yeah. Landers. Oh, please have a lander. I need the lander.
I mean, it must be armor, something, agility. Is that
yes, and the something is sensors.
Gotcha.
So there we go. Sensors. So in this case, turbulence and thick smoke, sensors and agility advised.
But last time, I landed us no bother.
I mean, if you could do that again, that would be incredible.
Top skilled pilot here.
Yeah, because some of these landing penalties are pretty rough.
All right, okay. In particular, since we need 5 of them for the Pelican, right?
Yes, the Pelican needs to land well. Yeah, there's every possibility that everyone dies before we make it to the planet's surface.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Shortest live stream ever. So we still have the energy cost, so we might as well spend it, right?
Well, or do we keep it for the future?
Oh, right. Are we allowed to store it?
Well, it doesn't say get rid of it, right?
If I recall correctly, from my...
It's part of it getting rid of it. Let's just spend it anyway, and then we can worry about it.
Yeah, it's right here. Discard the energy remaining.
Then let us spend it immediately. One more buck.
All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. And now...
Well, I'll just spend another one, so we can read them both.
Yeah, okay. We've revealed the whole card. Get this little device out of here. Show me what we got. So we've read about the turbulence. Frequent checks are alien DNA. The biomes are mountains and plants. Yeah, we need to invent battery technology, exactly, Tifter. I'm beginning to feel like we didn't finish building this ship before we took off. I think like a bunch of janitors just decided to take off and start the mission.
Somebody shut the door, push the button.
So frequently we'll be checking for DNA, and significant roles will include computers and aliens. And then danger. Be prepared for danger B roles. Aggressive threats detected. Barry...
It'll be fine.
threats
It'll be fine.
It's
I don't see what the problem is.
Awful.
Genuinely don't see what the problem is.
Do you have in the box there the threat card?
The threat
It's
card?
one of the long cards in the side of the box.
A long card in the side of the box. I feel like you're making that up. Oh, I know what you're on about. Yes, there you go.
Cool, thank you. So, B, threat level B is lose supplies, get burned, and gain wounded. Wounded is not too bad. I don't know how bad burned is, but losing supplies
It can't be good.
It's probably not... Yeah, it's not good, but it could be a lot worse, possibly. I don't know. Alright, so that's
done.
matchstick.
So close system maps.
Wop, wop,
And
wop,
then
wop.
we can spend our solitary command point anywhere we like.
Well, we agreed we'd have to do production to make up for our ridiculous...
I did.
over abundant production from the first one.
But that does mean we're not going to solve this, which is going to be bad times for later. So, we'll spend our command point to do one of these, which is production complex, page 12. And we'll do it correctly this time. So, from the awaiting folder, all of these go into here. But we're going to take them back out again, so don't... We just need to know what starting stage they go into. We want a 1, 2, 3 if we can.
So these are all 2s, and this one's a 3.
Yeah. But we can put a 2 into a 1, right? So it just takes longer. But you can't put a 1 into a 2.
Right, so a higher starting stage means it's prepared quicker.
Yes, yeah.
Ah. So the advanced section tools we could make pretty quickly.
Sounds reasonable to me.
What does it do, though?
Don't know. Doesn't tell you until you get on the other side, really.
Too many times our away team faced tasks that they were barely able to handle. These new tools should help us to easier solve challenges that may appear during planetary exploration. Grants, production, project, and equipment. So this is more of the equipment. And it's boosted by computery and sciencey people, I guess. We've got biome suits. Our study into hazardous somethings. Our study into hazardous biomes and situations gave us ideas for many specialized armor and exoskeletal systems. This is more equipment for the planet. A lot of this is equipment. I want something that improves our ship.
I think that's research instead of production.
So we need to stop doing production and start doing research. Okay. This lander facilities creates mods for the lander to improve the landers. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable for a 2.
How many of these do we get?
So you can get 3. So 1, 2, 3. We don't have any 1s, so we could put a 2 and a 1. So we can have 3 of these from what we have.
Right, and we're just committing to one of the 2s taking longer.
Yes, but that's fine because it will always move up at the start, so you're not. It does take up that slot if you want to put something in it though.
We've got but I mean the production's gonna. Oh yeah, so then we'd have 2 occupied slots next time.
Yeah. So then.
But I think also probably we want to do something other than production. Next time we've been doing a lot of production.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want to improve the ship. For a while now, the away team has requested some form of shelter they could raise during their exploration of alien worlds, but producing one that's light and small enough to fit in the lander bay, yet easy enough to assemble, won't be easy. This feels like stuff we should have thought about and already made. Do you know what I mean?
No, we need to go as soon as possible. Was there something that was urgent that made us leave immediately?
No.
Was there like some sort of time stamp on their DNA?
There might well have been actually in the prelude that I didn't...
Bridge upgrade on those ones though.
Oh, improved Vanguard
systems. One that we already had. But I think the other ones were suggesting we're getting better landers. This might be one to put in.
Improved Vanguard systems. Our long trek to the Eye of the Void and our first mission gave us many ideas on how to improve our new home. Yeah, that's got upgrades for like loads of stuff, so that might be a good one to do. Yeah.
So...
Difter, they can sleep in the lander, but as we discovered, as you explore outwards from the lander, you don't have to go all the way back there.
Well, no, they said normally you would, but the first mission said...
Oh, no, yeah, you're talking about game mechanisms, though, and we're just...
All right, okay.
Difter's saying, if you want to have a nap, why don't you go back to the lander? The lander's far away. If we had little houses, then we wouldn't have to go all the way back there all the time.
Yeah, we need to be back in time for Christmas.
But on this planetary exploration, yeah, at the end we'll also have to make it back to the lander. Which we basically did last time, and then told us we didn't have to. So that's a 2, that's a 3, so we can do one more 2.
And put it in a 1. Now remember, we can spend our crew members to push the production along. So
Right. So I've got 5 crew members available, and we're looking for ones that have the. Is it the?
no, it depends on what the boost requires. So
Right, but we're checking this requirement against
Yes.
their conversion ability. So each one has a conversion ability. She makes green dice into computers. So Koei would be quite good at either of these, really. These two both have
Can I
symbols.
just check that we've definitely got these people back, right? Because we did spend last time. They went to rest. We should have our rest people out. Is that correct? It's got an energy, success, blah blah blah. Because being able to spend these guys every turn is strong. Might be how the game is supposed to be played, of course.
I wrote for security weapons for this trip.
Yeah, sounds pretty reasonable.
Yeah, well, we did see, what does it say? Aggressive threats detected. That sounds like we need those guns that I was talking about. Why do we have these guns? Well, this might be why.
Come back to that.
Force says we had to take off from Earth because we're invited over to our in-laws for holiday dinner. We needed an excuse.
Unclear.
They all vote for that political party I don't like. We can't possibly go over there for dinner.
Do you think we get all our dudes back? Is the question.
I think this might be somewhere at the back here around the med bay. Function. Let's just have a quick look. The med bay says injured crew members go to the med bay. La 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 la. Return all injury cards back to the injury deck. Each crew member in criticals makes a survival check. Blah blah blah.
No, it's just because these
go to the memorial.
These guys would have been rested last time.
Yeah, they would have been in the resting slot.
So do you get everybody out of the resting slots?
Save point. Does it say what happens to the crew? Does it say anything about resting here?
I don't think it does. It must be somewhere.
Otherwise, they'd be resting forever.
I'm sure we saw.
Place
it last
all
time,
available crew members' cards in the player's hands into the awaiting envelope. Right, and that's where these were, right?
So that's where they should go. Well, and no, that'd be if people weren't in the med bay, right?
Yeah, anyone in our hand would have gone into the awaiting envelope.
But nobody was in our hand
during the save point.
Yeah.
No, we would have had. Oh, right. Everyone was.
Right. We'd spent them during the.
Right, but anyone who was. But we would have taken anyone who was already in the med bay, who was ready to come out. We would have taken them out.
Yeah. So we've got those guys.
Yeah. So these are our people who are injured from last time.
Yep.
And the crew that were already in here from my tutorial came back into our hand.
So we definitely got those.
So they went into
They're
into
level
waiting.
2 crew.
Yeah. So then when we come back to the start, is there a step somewhere at the start that says
maybe missed something about
taking everyone out and putting them into your hand?
So this is the start, the bridge of it, because that was the.
Take the planet from awaiting. If you're resuming a save, take all the crew members out of the awaiting envelope.
There's none. Well,
Each player takes the crew members for the sections they control into their hand. Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, whenever you assign a crew member, immediately place them in resting crew.
But when did they come out?
When did they come out of resting crew? If you take the awaiting, take the blah, blah, blah. If you're resuming a saved game, which we are. I have a feeling like it might be right before planetary exploration. No, that doesn't make any sense because they can't do that.
Sense.
It would have to be leaving the planet, I think.
Crew boards, crew member cards, injury cards.
Or is it during? Right, each player takes all. Yeah, so it's during docking of the lander. Yeah, right. There we go. We
do have them.
Yes, we do have them. And that's why.
Ordinarily, if you just go through all the steps, you'll be fine. But because we finished, because we actually didn't do it right.
Basically, yeah, we're just second guessing ourselves because we didn't do it right.
Fine. So, do you want another one of these for the production?
Yes, because I don't think we're going to come back to production next time. I think we're going to do a couple of the other things, right?
Correct. Yeah.
It's probably good to sort of, not neglect things for too long.
Yeah. So we might as well put some things in, or maybe we don't even put something into number 2, and then we can put it in, because we can put it straight into number 2 next time if we want it.
Right.
Because it'll move along. So the number
it
2
would
being
just
number
move
3.
into number 2 anyway.
Yeah, so we don't have to commit to this at the moment. But if we wanted to spend our crew members to boost it, we could do that. So actually, yeah, we do want to put them in, and we want to probably spend our dudes to move them along, right?
Right, can you boost something that is... Right, so you install stuff, and then you progress stuff.
No. Well, yeah. You install stuff, progress stuff, start the projects.
But then you boost after you start.
Yes.
So, I mean, if we boost this...
So we could computer, and then I can...
Well, let's have a think here as well, because we need to, basically send down some folks here. I'm thinking we've got to check... Someone with these things would also be good.
I cannot.
You cannot do any of that.
No, don't have that. Nor do you.
I have Elizabeth Logue, who's quite good at this. But I don't have anyone who's good at DNA. But also, let me get the dice out so I can check what... Because the dice also have an impact.
That is true.
And I don't want to send someone...
This guy, engineer... No, my science officer has DNA. So he seems reasonable.
Science. I was reading about the dice. Apparently there's some really good dice that we can't have yet. And we have to unlock them.
Huh, sad.
Yeah, I was thinking. So you're good at... What are you good at? Yellow is good at digging. And also has a spanner. Those are not particularly useful for this mission. Whereas over here, security, they have this. There's that symbol we need. So I'll probably end up having to pick one of the security people again.
Fair.
I'm
just picking my level 2 because they're better.
They're better. They're level 2. Right. So there's that symbol we need. We've got it on a dice. So actually, she would be a good choice for planetary exploration because she's got the computer, which is there. But then we don't have anyone with bio symbol, do we?
No. So I'm coming in with molecules.
Oh, you've got that thing. But actually, it'd probably be good for us.
Still not as good. Neither of my people are particularly good at either of those things, so...
This makes me sad that we don't have
it's fine.
4 crew to go to the planet.
We'll just roll Vanguards and we'll be... well, remember, of course, you do have to still assign a crew member to each section, so we can't spend everybody on here. So even though we're only taking one person to the planet, one crew member still has to be assigned to the other section that isn't going in.
How bizarre.
So you can never spend the last person in a colour.
Yep. Well, I think I'm looking at this, and I think the significant... What do we think is more important? Having the symbol for the frequent checks, or having the symbol for the significant rolls?
Frequent checks, because we'll get... If you can get the little stuff, you can save your rerolls, you can save your equipment for the significant rolls, right?
Yeah, so probably the frequent checks is more important. So I think then Koei seems like a good choice, and then I'll have a chance to level her up as well. Which means that I have got access to Riku, my level 2 security guy, who is quite good at spanners. He can boost one of these.
You not taking him down?
No, I think I'll take her.
The...
Well, because she's got the computer symbol, which is also here, and she's got not a terrible ability either.
Fine. Cool. So, computers. No, what do you want? Spanners.
Well, I've got a spanner here, so I can boost this.
So spanner, computer. What have they got? Nothing we can boost.
No, these guys are not very good.
So
at
actually,
boosting.
we can't even boost this all the way to the end. So, it is probably less worth. Well, let me think.
So we've also got to
Wait.
basically skip the normal advancement here anyway, because we have to make up
Well,
for
there is no
last
normal
time.
advance. So we would... The first thing that would happen...
Oh, right, is we would advance the ones from last time.
The one
And
that we
that's-
accidentally did
right.
one too much would happen now. So we're actually even.
That's even
which is
us
why
out.
we came back here to
Yeah.
even it out.
I got it.
Even though there was no huge advantage. I think... Right, so if I went with computers down to the planet as well, could this one...
Right, so Amir
This
can
one,
boost that and basically finish it right now.
No, I want to boost that one because that's the only molecule we have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Amir, that's this guy.
Oh, sorry.
He
yeah.
boosts this,
Yeah.
and then that will be finished. The advanced section tools will be done.
Yeah.
And then Riku can boost this. This will be in stage 3.
And then could boost it again.
We could boost that again with Gal
Yeah.
and finish it.
And then this, we could at least move once. Do you have any other computers?
No, I've got nothing else helpful.
Shields?
Nothing.
So either... So... It would still be advantageous because this would end up in 3. Let's do it. Trust me. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Right.
All right.
So, theoretically, in here, these come into this section, the production upgrade section. Then anything in the production queue would move along. And so that was the lander, effectively. Then everything goes into the production queue in their stage or lower. Then we can spend things to move them along. So we can spend to boost.
And boost is, you may assign available crew members to work, choose a production project on page 14, and assign available crew members whose icons match the ones printed on the card. Then move the card one slot to the right. It must be empty. Whenever a project moves right from stage 3, take the card, flip it, resolve the text, remove it from the game. You may repeat this a step any number of times.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So that means that your
Amir
man,
first.
Amir, comes in and finishes
The
advanced,
advanced
section
tools. So this then
tools.
goes to rest, which I will sort out later.
If you give them to me, I've got the rest over here.
You got the rest.
Yeah. I'll be now
For
basically just over here.
And we get the advanced section tools. So, let me see if I can line this up without the light. With this wide variety of tools, there's no task our specialists will fear. Move the following cards, E38, 39, 40 and 41. And move the C23 into the awaiting envelope. We are looking for unavailable equipment.
Yep.
Or equipment, I think. So that goes to the armory. So 38, 39, 40 and 41.
Mm-hmm. All right, and this all goes into the armory. But let's take a look and see what it. Oh, actually, we can scope this out when we're planning the mission, can't we?
And then from the production projects, C23 is going to go into the envelope. For 23. So secrets. Excuse me. So that's that one done. This goes. Oh, where does it go when you're done? Acquired tech level 4. Never getting that. Then I will spend Gal to move this along one. I don't know why I put them in because I knew I was gonna.
Because this is part of the fun,
All
Barry.
right, okay. So spend 1, that goes to rest. You can spend Riku if we want that as well. I assume you're doing that.
Yes, I will. Riku also goes into rest in order to progress.
Right, you ready to fish some more things out? So we get bridge upgrade, lander mods, and all kinds of things.
Ooh.
So here we have improved Vanguard systems. So replicating the technology the builders used in their Dyson sphere allowed us to vastly improve the output of the Vanguard solar panels. We also upgraded our production capabilities and made countless small improvements throughout the ship. So we now need B... Oh wait, what's this?
BO9.
Are these improvements? Are these... BO9, A08, FO4. Oh, so it's bridge upgrades, lander mods, and facility upgrades.
Right. So give me the... Is this bridge here? Oh, objectives. Bridge, here we go.
Yep, so
Whoop.
B09, 09. Improved solar panels.
Yep.
Then A, So from the lander mods, A08 emergency broadcast system, get us out of dodge when it all goes wrong. Then from the facility upgrades, F04.
Facility upgrades.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
F04. And then tech level 2 from bridge cards. Are they different from bridge upgrades? Yes, they are. Bridge cards. Oh, yeah.
What was the number?
Tech level 2 from bridge cards.
Oh, okay, so it is in bridge cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know. Oh, yeah, so they're separate from there. And then that is done. And these get to go immediately into... Do we immediately get these, or do they go into here?
They go into the awaiting envelope.
Oh, okay. So we don't have them yet.
Where?
Sad times. But they look good.
Yep, that all seems like a good thing. This is also going in the awaiting envelope.
Was this a...
That was the same. That was part of it.
Oh, yeah, fine. Gotcha.
That unlocks production queue number 2.
Yes.
You can make more things.
And then finally, I'll spend Andrew McVeigh. Well, not spend him, but send him to rest. So he
He's
moves
sleepy
along.
now.
And so the advantage of doing that now is that we'll get one production before... If we wanted to build it next time, it would go in here, but we'll get one production. So it would be less to push it along.
Yeah, exactly.
But it does mean we won't get a 3. That's probably better.
Probably.
And then these will go in the envelope. You sure we don't get them now? Because these look really good.
It says move the following cards to the envelope.
Whatever. Done. Right, planet time, baby. There are things like get energy and command points, so yeah, they're not going to apply.
There was a C-23. What happened to that?
C-23?
With the following, yeah. It was one of the production cards I just gave you.
Yeah.
Did it go in there?
Does not go in the envelope, no?
It does. It goes in the envelope, yep.
Yeah, C-23.
Okay, great. So, yeah, the only thing we get right away is the equipment.
Yeah. They go to the armory. Fine. Ship phase. Done. Because that is...
And so now we're in the hangar.
Hangar time, baby.
All right, so now we have to decide whether we're going to commit to the Pelican again.
The Pelican's an unwieldy beast, but...
Might just come with more supplies.
Yes, I'm particularly interested in the snacks that we can fit into the fridges.
Yeah.
And that was the only thing that kind of saved us last time.
It is nice. Do we have any lander mods?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so we've got multi-directional thrusters and nav console, both of which give us what we need for this planet.
Need more mobility, says Difter. Okay.
Yeah, so these two, basically, we can take... How many space...
No, we only have one of those because they're all structural.
They're all
So
structural.
there's only one slot.
Okay, so we've already got sensors 1. So maybe we take +2 agility.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm down.
It feels... Okay, so if we... So we're committing to the Pelican then. Is this the plan?
Yeah, you boy.
All right. Okay. We're committed. Was there anything else on
Install
hangar?
new mods, repair landers. No, that's fine.
It's not broken.
Choose a lander, we've done. Customize a lander, we've done. Put a little token on there for when we're going to land.
Can we grab one for supplies as well?
And supplies, very important. Very important.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're getting ahead of ourselves, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, it's fine.
All right, go to page 23, mission launch procedure. This was actually very quick this time.
It was, well, it was
Oh
a few
my
bits.
God, look at this page.
No, we need planets. By your powers combined.
If the Planetopedia is not open, go to step 3. It's not open.
It's not open.
No, we closed it. Okay, so this is if you want to basically visit the planet the same planet you were already on. Effectively,
Right.
if you left, but now you're coming back to the same planet because you didn't do
Gotcha.
everything you wanted to do. I think both of the planets we've visited so far, Eye of the Void you can go back to, obviously, but I think, didn't it say that Pellicid we'll never go back to?
I think that was right, yeah.
Yeah, I think it said that. I think it's like, you're done on this planet.
Yeah, we solved everything.
Yeah, but I don't think it's I don't think we were done because we necessarily solved everything. I think it just kind of...
I solved everything.
Barry solved all the problems. Okay, so... if there's a planet record sheet, recorded planets, we didn't record anything because it told us not to. But that is something that we will have to do, I think, probably after this planet. There is a little booklet here somewhere, which is all about taking notes. Here it is. Effectively, this is to track what happened on the planet, so when we revisit it, it's in the same state as when we left it, rather than a new state.
Gotcha.
The planet had a check mark above the North Pole when we left. Yeah, a big old tick. It's like, planet resolved. So clean up the planet board. Yep, we already did all of that. So now we're going to prepare the away team.
Sure. So use the information that we have to decide what we're taking.
Right.
So I have, I'd already kind of chosen to take the engineer. That was primarily so I could get access to the level 2 cards. However, I spent them on production. So I have now changed my guy, and I have changed my section deck to things that I think will help during the mission. But of course they are just level 1 cards now.
So here is this man who I don't need.
You don't need that one? You want a blue one?
No. Oh, we've got... Our entire engineering department is literally just hanging out doing ball. And I'm surprised that they were actually utterly useless when it came to building stuff in the production step.
You would think.
Like, I would have thought engineering were good at production, but
they
no.
were the most useful.
Yeah, not true. Yeah, this girl has 2 guns, which means she's probably especially useful at dealing with threats. Of course, Koei's never been down to a planet before, and she looks definitely ready to do it. It even says here that she's disciplined. Did we read their stories? What was hers again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's the one that bribed her way in. Yeah.
Wait, isn't everybody in the ship terrible?
Yeah, didn't we read all their
problems?
Yeah, didn't we read all their stories and we're like, none of these stories are good.
Yeah,
like all the backstory was like, yeah, this isn't great.
Agreed.
All right, get out of here, engineering. I mean, these are still technically in my hand, but...
Yeah, they'll go in the awaiting envelope, but we'll sort that.
Actually, do you want to just do that for me?
You want me to just put them in the...
Do that.
Right,
I don't want to...
I'll do the same.
Lose track of what I'm...
Well, yeah, okay. Now
technically, one of them needs to be assigned, is what you're saying.
No, no, you're fine. You just can't spend your last... you couldn't have spent her on production because she was your last security person.
Okay, so prepare the away team.
And
is this where I'm supposed to pick my cards?
yes.
Yes, pick 10 cards. Okay.
At least 10, right? Because I put 12 in this time.
At least 10, yeah.
I'm not sure what's going to be useful, so I'm going a little... Last time it was easier to refine my deck, what I wanted. I only wanted 10 cards last time. This time I have a lot of situational cards, which I hope come into play.
Right, so I've got 12 cards here, and I'm trying to... So I guess I took out the 2 bodyguard cards last time.
Oh, thanks. Just leave me. The first sign of trouble.
Well, this lets me sort of dive... I think these would be more useful if we're a bigger
4
team.
players, yeah.
Because it lets me dive in front of you and get a wounded injury.
No, you don't want that anyway.
Well,
I'm not going to get any injuries.
No injuries at all. Barry's going to land it perfectly. Any aggressive beasts we come across... will resolve really quickly. The thing is, like, with the bodyguard cards, like, move 1 threat from your... Right, so I'd read this and I thought, well, we're probably not going to have any threats in this first mission, but now there's definitely threats. So move any 1 threat from your sector to a connected sector. Immediately go to the spend dice step of this dice check. So that might be useful to actually move a threat away.
Maybe, but if the other part's not that useful...
yeah, maybe it's not worth
having a leaner deck would be better.
Yeah. I'll listen to the deck builder because I'm not good at that. So these are all useful. I like all of these. These are all useful. What did I have last time that I just didn't move? Oh, so this lets me do the same thing. Bold. Move a threat from your sector to a different sector. If you have 1 or more injuries, roll 1 red die from your spend pool and add to your roll pool. That's also useful.
Whatever.
The rest of these are useful. I think, yeah,
Whatever
I'll just stick with
useful.
the same deck.
Fine. Now it's armory time, baby.
Alright, let's load up on gear.
Yeah, so how much equipment can we take again? People can take 4? No, there's something that tells you how much equipment you can take.
Yes. Well, we can certain amount of equipment can be left
here.
on the lander.
That's it. So people can take 5, and we can have 3 ship upgrades. But
3 extra
equipment
pieces.
card,
But
yeah.
we can only use equipment that belongs to our section.
Correct. Yes.
So this and this are not in the game.
Great.
Wait, no, you're
No,
purple.
purple.
You're purple, right?
Okay.
So you want the purple stuff.
Sort them out. Any bigger than the greys.
Greys can also come with us. Right. Oh, we don't have the jetpack this time. Bummer.
Boo, boo.
The jetpack was the best.
But,
all right. Well, I've only got 2 things, so I'll take them both.
Yeah, makes sense. But you can have. You get a med kit. I get a med kit. You get a med kit. You get a med kit. Everybody gets a med kit.
What is this? This is something new that we've just constructed. So it is the physical enhancer. This sounds like a sex thing. During a dice check, you may place this card in the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including yourself. Add a fist plus a mining or red die symbol to this roll pool. After the dice check, return this card to the armory.
Yeah, so one and done's.
One and done's to do something physically demanding.
Yeah. What's this symbol? Just show people at home what I'm talking about. That one in the corner is not a symbol that is anywhere else.
I think that just means it's like a potion and it's used up or something.
That's a made up thing you've just come up with.
I've just invented that, yeah. Small equipment.
Small equipment. So does that mean I can carry more small equipment or any number of small equipment? You can look at that.
During ship management, you will choose which equipment cards to load onto the lander and which crew members carrying each piece of equipment. Small equipment does not take any space in the lander. Instead, during ship management, each crew will take one small equipment and place it directly next to their crew board. Each crew member can carry any number of equipment cards. If an equipment card depicts a section icon in the upper right, only crew members of that section may use it.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's fine. You can have it. Yeah. So I think this is the only new one from since the tutorial. But during a dice check, you may place this card in the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including myself, to add the genome or the eyeball. I guess that's a green die. I can't quite see it on the green screen.
Yeah.
After the dice check, return this card to the armory.
Yeah, so that's exactly the same as mine, but it does science stuff instead of physical stuff.
But that's good because science stuff's what we need, right? Eyeballs.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, apparently my physical stuff is fairly useless on this planet. Fortunately, I can turn 2 of my red physical dice into computers. Oh no, I can't. I need green dice for that. Never mind. These are going to be worthless.
Now we get to read the briefing. Which was 417.
We draw up to our hand size of these as well, don't we?
That sounds correct.
You get 3 and I only get 2.
No, I only get 2. It's your rank.
Yeah. You didn't take your level 2 guy.
No, I used them. That's what I was saying. Like I had made a really good deck with those level 2 cards, and then when I spent them to
So Koei and Tarif have never actually been on a mission, and now they're going on the first mission with enemies. They're so dead. They're super dead. We're gonna die.
So I got a couple of rerolls. Reroll anything, which is fine, and leads. A lot of my stuff's about finding leads and getting more rewards for later.
Cool. Oh yeah, when do we pick our equipment? Our mission. You remember the thing we do?
The thing we do.
The level up, the rank up card. When do we pick the rank up card?
What rank up card?
I just shuffled this. The card that gives us the mission we need to do to level up the ranks of the crew. Remember that?
Vaguely, but not now, right?
Not now, because it didn't say to
we
do
follow
it.
the steps. This is how we play the game.
Follow the steps. Follow the steps.
This is why we get in so much trouble, because we're like, oh, remember this thing? Yeah, but it's not for another 7 sections.
I'm just excited.
Yeah. So now 417 is the thingy, blah, 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 number of supplies, blah, blah, blah. Chosen pile, blah, blah, blah. Done.
You ready for story time, Barry?
Yes, I am.
Alright, we're landing on the planet. I'm sending coordinates of the area where the oxygen levels dropped due to recent fires. Be prepared for extreme turbulence and low visibility. Good luck, away team. If your lander has at least a bunch of high stats that we don't have, go to one log section. Otherwise, begin the landing. So we could have skipped this if we had good enough sensors and armor. On the lander, do that. Place the thing on the starting position, which we've done. Roll the danger die and apply the effect below.
Well, this is the danger die, right? That's a wounded die. What do you want me to roll? The 3 points, the 1 point, the blanks? Is there an auto land?
There's no auto land this time.
Okay, then.
So let me just have a quick look here. Progress the landing track. Wait, so roll the danger die. Apply the effect of the rolled of the result. If more than one option is available, you choose one. If your result is not on the table, proceed to the next step. In rare cases where a crew member would gain a fourth injury, ignore that injury card and injury die. So no one can actually die during the landing, apparently.
Yet.
That's, yeah. Okay, and then step 3. So you roll that die, and then we progress the thing, and then keep going until we make... Yeah. So basically, please roll blank.
Roll blank. That 1 in 8 chance. Well, as Difter's saying there, if you hear me shouting, brace, brace, please adopt the crash position.
Oh, God.
1.
The flash fire. So we've got an option.
Wait, hold on. Before we do this, you know how we're landing on the place with all the fires? Why don't we just go somewhere nice? Anyway, carry on. 1.
Okay, so flash fire. Here's our option. Either each crew member gains a burned injury, or we lose 4 supplies.
But we've got another 4 of these to get through as well, so we're gonna...
We do have the med kits, so maybe we take the...
Take the first burn.
Take the first burn. At least then we know what burns do.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess I'll get the injury deck out. Normally you don't have to get this out until after you land on the planet, but we're flying a pelican into a fire, so...
How many 1s are there? There's 3 1s on this dice. It's going to burn to death by the time we... Have we strapped ourselves to the outside, Reaver style? Like, I feel like we're doing it all wrong.
Oh my god, yeah, there wasn't enough room for us because of all the snacks we brought.
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. I think everyone gets a burn. So here's our... Right, I've set these up sensibly this time. So here is a burned injury for you and one for me. Do you want to show the people at home what that does?
Yeah.
No.
So, burns, danger symbol, when you roll it on the wounded dice, or the nuclear symbol, all basic results count as a crisis result. Is that what that's called? Instead.
Accident result.
So, why don't I get us a lovely yellow die each?
So excited.
And we can add that to our...
At least that's just a 1 in 6.
Oh! I'm just thinking, I've no more space to put dice.
What does that mean?
That means if we get another injury, we have to bump one of our good dice out.
Into the...
Yes.
we have to sacrifice a good die.
I think we might have to sacrifice a good die, so let's hope nothing else bad happens.
Oh my god. Alright, just roll 5 blanks.
But if I was
please.
level 2, I'd be fine.
Actually, you're also safe rolling the thing with 4 prongs.
The 4 prongs, right? So I've got a 1 in
4
4.
prongs and blanks. That's 25% what we want.
Chance. Oh, we didn't even move that along.
Yeah, move that.
3 prongs must be okay though, right?
Thick smoke. Okay.
I'll breathe it all in.
Each crew member must exhaust 5 dice, but reduced by armor, so 4 dice. At least we have space for more injuries.
That's true. 1, 2, 3. What did it say wasn't very useful?
Of course, now the issue we've got is that if we have to do this again, we're going to have to start sacrificing dice. Because we don't have to burn.
Right, move that along 1 more, please.
Alright, come on, Barry. Blanks.
2?
Turbulence. Choose 1. Either return 2 random equipment cards to the armory, or each character must exhaust 3 dice.
Why is the game like this?
This is fun. I'm having fun. So we could just basically start on the planet with no dice, or we could lose 2 pieces of equipment.
2 pieces each.
No, it's just 2 random pieces, so we'd have to take everything, shuffle it up, and ditch 2. I think the equipment's actually really good, and we should just exhaust the dice.
Yeah, man, because we can get them back, right? We can have a little nap. We can eat some supplies. We'll be golden.
So there we go. So we've only actually got to do 2 more rolls.
Come on, just 1 good one. No, 1. That's burns again, right? Or
Burns or lose 4 supplies.
we need the supplies. We just spent all our dice.
Yep, so I guess we're going to take another burn.
At least it's the same problem, right? Oh, but we get a second die.
Yeah. But
I've got so much space for
the
die.
the main problem is that if we get to 4 injuries,
You're also...
we're possibly just going to die.
This could be a short stream, people. Do you remember all that fun stuff we did a minute ago?
That was so much fun.
That was a waste of time if we all die before we get there. Last one!
Hey, finally a blank. All right, grand.
Landing successful. I'm a leaf on the wind, yeah. Trying to wash me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that didn't go well for him.
Yeah.
Either.
Spoiler alert.
Alright, so now we put away
Planet
the
time, baby.
and we've made it to the Planetopedia. So, Barry, will you kindly open this to page
4?
6 and 7?
Oh yeah, things are double-sided. Okay. Lovely, look at this place. Verdant, some might say.
And now it says roll a d10. Do we have a d10?
We do have a d10?
We do. Roll it.
Okay. 3. Is that where we start?
Yes. Well, no, this is determining our starting mission card, actually.
Ah, yes. See? You wanted a mission card, we got you a mission card. The global conditions.
So, here is the mission card.
Should we choose to accept?
There was 2 options, and we've got this one. Research mission. This should be a short mission. Land, gather some discoveries, get back to Vanguard. It shouldn't be difficult to find plants on this moss-covered planet. Objective. Have at least 3 discoveries on your lander board. Completion. When you fulfill this objective, go to log 351.
Alright, I'm in. Short mission. That's exactly what we need.
Yeah, because I'm quite badly burned.
Who does number 2 work for?
So we've got Major Dahl here doing the dialogue. Good morning, crew. The planet you're about to explore was marked by builders as one of the cradles. It's bustling with life, but also dangerous. The captain asked me to teach you all about known hazards before you move in. And then there's a clicking noise, which I'm going to mimic because there's multiple by doing this. Be extremely cautious and watch the oxygen levels. The planet's atmosphere encourages flash fires. In some areas, all it takes is 1 spark of static electricity. We also detected many complex life forms. The abundance of oxygen means their metabolism can be much faster than any of the Earth's flora and fauna. They may surprise you with their speed and strength. Since we're still not sure what to expect down there, your mission is just to scout the planet's outer layers and bring back as many samples as you can. So now we're going to get... Yeah, I don't know what the click is. I don't know if it's supposed to be the sound of his radio or like him getting cut off or...
Perhaps.
Who knows?
Is it a ksh rather than a...
No, it definitely... Everything says click rather than static. Right, where are the planet cards? Where are my planet cards at?
Buy your...
Those are global condition cards.
Here
Here we go, points of interest. This is what I'm looking for. 130. So this card here is going into Sector 1.
Okay, on top of this.
On top of the moss quilt, we have actually got the ash field.
Oh, did we burn it on the way down?
This
Probably.
area was burning not so long ago. The oxygen level is low enough to land here without risk of combustion. This card should always be on top of the other cards in the same sector. Okay, so this is going to move around, I guess.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, don't we have a little lander miniature? Here he is.
We do, yeah.
All right, get this out of here.
Okay.
So you can see it on camera.
I get you. Instead of just a line.
This is the problem I'm having with Oathsworn at the moment. All of my enemies from the top-down camera just look like lines. Place the lander in Sector 1.
Done.
Open the shipbook at page 24.
What?
Begin the planetary exploration procedure. I see.
Oh, I just play the game, right?
Well, let's find out. I'm
Okay.
going to crush your man.
No. Porque.
Okay. Planetary exploration. Prepare the planet board.
Yeah.
Is this all the stuff we've done?
Well, we need all our discoveries and...
Right, so we weren't in... Have I done something wrong here? No. Landing cards. No, we weren't in recorded planets.
No,
so...
we don't. Yeah, we're not
but we will be after this, because this
yes.
will become a recorded planet. It sounds like we're not going to be able to do everything, so we might need to visit this one again.
Yeah, because everything's on fire.
Yeah.
Dice.
Disembark. If the crew member minis of the away team have not yet been placed on the board, place them on the board. Take the rank up cards from try A and okay. So now we get to do a rank up card.
Yeah. Oh, and then we dish out the equipment. We've already done it.
Oh, okay. How could you, oh right, who gets the equipment?
Ah, that is interesting. So we can actually only take 5 bits of equipment down to the planet.
Right.
Now
okay.
this is fine because we've discovered that this doesn't count as a. I can put this under. So the little symbol in the top left means that it's too small to count for equipment. So that's fine as to come as well. I thought it was 5 per person, but no, it's 5 pieces of
personal equipment.
So we maybe were a little generous with what we had last time as well.
Yeah, in this case we've actually got exactly 5.
Yes, this is right.
But we can take 8 actually because it's 5 plus. Plus 3 mission equipments.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's all right.
We're learning.
This is my character here desperately trying to like.
It's too late.
She's like, oh, blisters be gone. Ow, 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 ow. This really hurts. All right. So here is 2 rank up cards at random from the rank up deck. Don't take any injuries.
No, that'd be a terrible one. Well, there's at least 3 mission equipment tokens. What's a mission equipment token?
Flip this card when there are at least 3 mission equipment tokens placed on the planet board. Okay, so that's going to be things like the outposts and stuff. I don't think we've unlocked enough. I don't think we've got enough of these with us. That would also be the zip line. Things like the zip line.
Okay, fine.
But I don't think we've brought anything like that.
No. Dice checks, assists, healing.
So let's hope this one's manageable then. Anytime during planetary exploration, seek life. Oh, this is a good one for this one. I mean, It requires a bunch of symbols that might be hard for us because we don't really have any of them. But on the flip side, those biomes are very common on the planet we're on. So
probably that one, right?
Yeah. Well, this one's impossible.
Yes.
I'm surprised they require you to have certain equipment. They don't give us this before we choose our equipment for the mission.
I'll give you another one.
It's our game. Maybe we just take whichever one we want.
Do what we want. And that's it. We just need the little decks, and then we're good to go, right?
I want a rank up card that says mission. Select this rank up card as your rank up card.
Fine.
Global conditions. If there are no global conditions, take 2 random G3 cards and shuffle them with both the G7 cards and place them here in a face-up stack. Oh.
Take 2 of these.
Yep.
Done.
All right, and then with both G7 cards, all right, give that a shuffle, Barry.
Roger.
Face up here.
Just one.
Yeah, so I guess only one is visible.
Yeah.
And possibly we're going to be instructed to sort of go through it or something. All right, and now it is unique discoveries 7 and 10.
Unique New York. Right, the global mission. I'm stuck on. If I can get the flash fires. Great. So for 2 genomes, gain 2 strange flora leads. Roll the danger die. Was that a symbol?
Yeah, that's the danger die B.
And add it to your roll pool, and we can do that whenever we want.
Yeah, you can do that whenever you want. So you spend the DNA symbol in order to do that whenever during any dice check.
But any crisis, we immediately have to roll another danger die, and then move to a connected sector. Although being successful there. These were all shuffled last time. We've not done anything with them, so
I think we're all good.
Unless you've specially stacked the deck in the.
I wouldn't even know how to stack it.
Giant Difter. What do you mean giant spiders? Nobody wants giant spiders.
Yeah, giant spiders, officially the worst. Let's not have any of that.
Why do you like this? Who hurt you?
We can't save here, apparently. I don't know what that
is. That what that symbol is? Okay.
I don't actually know.
Low battery.
Is there an iconography?
It does look like no save.
Is there are there like in the pocket where you found this, are there icon references?
In the pocket?
Yeah.
I know what you're on about. Yeah. There's reference cards, but they don't have the icons on them.
I feel like we've got a lot more space on the board today. On the table today?
I think it's cause we don't have everything out that we had out last time. I've just put it all in the box.
Fair enough.
Who knows? What was I going to look at? Oh yeah, how many people? Like I don't know what age you're. Oh, look at this green screen. We need blue screen for.
Yeah, why did we come to the green planet for my show? The green screen.
The save icon in the top right, being a floppy disk. I refuse to believe we're still using floppy disks in the year 2450 or whatever we're in.
This is like I think I mentioned this on the show before, but there was that meme that was going around where someone found a photo of a floppy disk, and the meme was like, "Who 3D printed the save icon?"
yeah.
Right.
Well, we're not saving
I'm
anyway.
literally looking up that symbol, and
we
I don't even know what I'm looking
absolutely. You go foraging, you get more burn injuries. I don't want it.
Yeah, anymore. We're just gonna burn to death on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I'm glad I didn't take my level 2 guy now, actually. Okay.
I also don't know how threats work. Hopefully the game will instruct us.
Gotta assume so.
I mean, I do know how they work because I played with them in the prototype, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see any reference to that symbol anywhere here that's useful. So
well, we can crack on without it for the time being, right?
Yeah.
Fine. So moving, danger die B.
Oh, hang on. Can we have a quick look back here?
You can.
Hold on. Bear with it.
Does it say both? Oh, was it plus?
Those ones were or. Yeah, that's a
plus,
plus, and I bet this one is a plus too. Yep.
Yep. So that'll. We didn't have a spare computer, so there's no advantage to actually putting this in. So
we'll just leave it out.
We'll just leave it out because we can put it straight into slot 2 next time.
Thanks, George. Okie dokie. So back to this.
We need to recover dice. We need to sort things. We need to heal.
Yeah, basically, we need to eat snacks and just heal ourselves.
I'm in. Tell me more about the snacks.
Yeah. Oh god, look at this and look at this. Like
yeah,
Jesus
like moving's
Christ.
bad. And if you fail a roll here, you get a burned injury.
So what can we do on this planet, on this area here? Let me get my little camera out and have a quick look.
Just need to go exploring.
So we can forage, which allows us to gain flora and mineral leads, and if we fail, we gain a burn injury.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Actually, I think we gain a... Do we not?
It's if you don't succeed at all, you get that.
Right, yeah, I'm just wondering if we can do the other two. I can't remember.
Do the other two...
Can we do both green entries?
Well, as if you roll 2 successes.
Yeah, if you get a DNA and a mining, can you do them both? I feel like you put down
it's top to bottom, right? So if you spent 1 dice on the top one and you still had a, I've no pickaxes anyway, so it makes no odds to me. Vanguard symbols, all we need. It's the name of the game.
No, a maximum of 1 marker is placed on this die, so you do one or the other. So basically, what you do is you put a marker on here, and you go down. From the top and choose. So if you can't put a marker on either of the top 2, you have to put it on the 3rd one. So
I get you.
Get burned if you don't do either of the other 2.
Let's do it. Let's roll some dice. Well, let's get some dice.
Yeah, let's get some dice back. We don't have any at the moment.
Now it claims to be a short mission. So.
Well, that's great because we don't have very
exerting
much food.
oneself to get 5 dice back is not unappealing.
Oh, you mean just killing a die to get back the other dice? I don't see the point of that until we've eaten up the supplies, though.
Well, we get events at the end of every turn, right? So it takes more time to
Oh yeah, okay.
It takes more turns to eat food.
I mean, I could roll the danger die and refresh all dice thanks to my adrenaline shot, but there's a chance I'd gain a 3rd injury, which would be bad. I can
You
only...
don't even have enough space, do you, to regain all your dice? So you're gonna have to heal up before anything else.
But I can only heal if I have a die.
Yeah, you need a green.
Yeah, okay, so I mean, actually, that's a good point. We could refresh up to 5. Oh, we do have space for 5.
Yeah. Yes.
I think what we do is we just eat some eat some supplies, and then...
Fine.
There are some reference cards in there, Barry.
Yeah,
Can
you
we
want
have them? Yeah, please. Just to remind me of the orders of the business. Yeah. So who's going to be first player?
Well, we're both going to be doing the same thing pretty much, so... Okay. I presume refresh or rest for the first one.
Yeah.
And you get half your dice back. Rim dead up, so you get 4 dice back.
Yep. So we rest, we get 4 dice back, and then we figure out what to do from here.
But then you probably want to do some sort of check, right? Or move, or...
I mean, I could do a...
What does this mean? There's nothing here.
Yeah, what even goes in that space? Oh, wait, hang on. We should probably read this too. Okay. Codename now SETI 4 Liftoff. There's a liftoff, an evac logs. That's fine. We're not doing either of those yet. Most of this planet is overgrown with a thick quilt of moss, troubled by raging flash fires resulting from an oxygen-saturated atmosphere. Preliminary scans indicate interesting finds underground.
Okay.
Right, but we've got 2 spaces here, and I don't know what they mean.
I think maybe if we do these other logs, because last time there was that blank space that didn't become revealed until we did something else.
So you think that they're just kind of dead ends for the time being?
Yeah, I think there's nothing there for it. They give you the symbols, maybe, so we can do the global missions.
But can we move through them if they're empty? No.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, they're just a sector, right?
So you can move through a sector even if it doesn't have anything in it.
I would have. I'm assuming at this point.
We're just guessing. That's... Oh, here we go.
Empty sectors, empty sections, empty... No. Sections are...
This is still...
Your... Sections are these, right? Your colours. Your...
Yeah, they're called sectors, right? Here we go. Sector.
Maybe eyes, maybe nose. So people come here. We're fast. We're quick. We know the rules. Tips our fingers. They learn a lot.
Well, I find this is the challenge of all these sort of Awaken Realms games, is they sort of roll out more rule... Like, you know, it's a lot like Aetherfields. Every dream is its own sort of thing, and you have to sort of figure out the rules as you go, you know? Sector cards.
I mean, I'm happy to say yes, and we can... I tell you what, I'm going to eat a snack.
Okay.
And I'm going to get my... I'm going to get 2... I'm going to get a blue, one of these, and one of these. That sounds reasonable to me. And for my second action... Keep things going. I shall... So my med kit, which I probably want to use at my earliest convenience, I can just put a green die away. I don't have to roll it. It doesn't have to be part of a roll. The action itself is to... Well, that doesn't say it is an action. I can't remember what we did last time.
Oh no, that's not a roll. That's just exhaust a green die.
Just exhaust a green die. Well, I should definitely do that though, right?
Yeah, as far as I can tell, Barry, these are just sort of like little empty spaces to make travel more involved. I can't see anything.
Oh wait, does this also get rid of the die as well? So using the med kit, it doesn't get rid of the card, it gets rid of the die.
Only, right.
I think we discovered that last time, right?
Yeah, actually.
But that didn't say it was an action, so I should still have a second action.
Yes.
And shall I try and do one of these, or should I go somewhere else?
Are you good at any of those?
Well, I've got this, and I've got my bioanalyzer. So in my sector, I keep getting stuck on the cables. I can add a green die. No, I can add one of the symbols automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So, or do I save that for something critical?
Well, let's have a quick look. I was going to say, let's have a look at our other two locations here. We've got the dangling roots, which is the one that's directly adjacent to us. This just says, thick roots dripping with water hang from the ceiling, making it nearly impossible to move. So we can clear the area and extract water. So this is a sort of a story element here. Or we can go much further over here to the moss quilt, which says, lush wet moss covers everything. Anything can hide in this greenery. We can map the surroundings as an action here, which also involves rolling a danger die. This requires red dice or compass symbols and green dice. And then you can get...
Got none of that.
strange floral leads as well, and something will come out here. So this is quite dangerous and difficult to do. And also the muscle symbol is actually bad, apparently, for some reason.
Then you have to get rid of a die.
Exhausted die, yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not going there, because that looks terrible for me.
The dangling roots?
Yeah.
I'll go do the dangling roots if you want to stay here and look for leads.
Fine.
Or
so
you can head
underneath
over
this
towards Moss Quilt.
Well,
it's up to
there's
you.
a Moss Quilt under here as well, remember?
Oh, yeah.
This card should have to be top of the other cards in the same sector, so whether or not that moves, unclear. So I've rested... Shall I just go for it? Shall I just hashtag YOLO my way through this?
Seems reasonable to me.
I'm going to put in 2 die for this, and I have to roll this as well. Because I don't want to fail, right?
No.
So, let's see what we get. You're going to make me re-roll that, aren't you?
We could have followed the stock die rule.
Yes!
Alright.
So, Oh wait, this becomes a exclamation mark.
So that goes on to your burned... What happens is you sign... So hang on, there's a very specific order to this. So first off, you roll... So you've rolled the dice. So now you can modify the results. If you don't, eventually that will go onto the burned card, which will then change... create that effect, which will change this into an accident symbol if you don't do anything about it. But the reassuring thing here is that the accident symbol has no effect.
Yes, that was the question. There's no...
Yeah, there's no accident effect up here, so you don't need to worry about the accident
So
symbol.
if I don't need to worry about it, I won't do anything, right?
Right.
Yeah. So then I'll spend this.
Yeah, that one to add the top outcome, which is
Strange
draw
floral.
one strange floral lead.
Right, so from the lead bag, which... Yeah, looks like there's 20 in there to me.
Right, so this is actually the purple cards.
Yeah. I would have made it green, but... Not my game. Okay, so I get one. I get one. Shazammed. 1. Oh, I should have said I got 3. And then these go away, right?
Yep. And that's your 2 actions, isn't it?
It is. I don't get anything. Drawing a card's... Wait, when you eat a food, do you not get a card? You draw one section card.
Oh, yes, when you randomly rest.
Oh, these are all good. Right, I sack that off. Done. Now, so that's my 2 actions.
Very good. Okay, so I will start by resting, because, obviously.
So 1 supplies.
Now, if I'm going down there to clear the area of dangling roots, which I think is my plan.
Part of your grooming routine.
Well, I could extract water. Do you think that would give us supplies?
Yes. Possibly. We do, remember, we also have... Oh, can I spend this at any time?
I think so.
Oh, but I can't spend it from my roll pool, right?
No, you have to spend it from here.
Yeah, okay, fine. So we can spend the green or blue to get 2 supplies. So that's also useful for us. Oh,
Cool.
Wait, end of turn. Events. Where's the events?
Oh, you need... Yeah, where are the events?
Oh,
God.
my gosh. Half a game. I think I prefer it without the events, though, because...
Yeah, because they're never... There was 1 or 2 nice ones.
not many, though.
Yeah.
Now, how many things do we need? We need 3 discoveries before we can get out of here.
Yep, and I think I like the idea.
We can get them all here. We can just stay here.
For a
Nobody
minute.
needs to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just hammer the ash field.
Just supplies, roll. We can come back here another day with a better lander.
Yeah, and some Blistex.
Yeah.
Aloe vera. Alright. There we go, Barry. There's your event deck.
Here we go, here we go. Da-da-da-da. Right, what we got? Buried objects. Oh, where's the... Excuse me.
So this
That's a micrometer.
does it have a matching bound? It does have a matching bound.
It does have a matching. So, buried object. You may roll... Ooh.
Danger die A. Oh, I think that's worth it.
That's got to be worth it.
I
What's
mean,
the worst that can
A's
happen?
not even that bad.
Get wounded.
Well, yeah, don't get wounded, for the love of God, Barry.
It's not that bad. Yeah, great. Right, here we go, here we go. That looks like a win to me.
Yep, that's gain of wood. For God's sake. Wait.
Wait!
I can help you. Is this a dice check?
I don't know, like, the only things that lets me reroll... It's a good question.
I don't think this is a dice check.
Crew members in your sector may assist using any number of cards.
Yeah, I've got that thing that says reroll the injury. Oh, an injury die is not even that. That's the danger die.
It is not. I guess I just have to take... Wait, I'll take two... Well, I carry on with our flora leads.
Is there something you can do about that? No.
Nothing. Just
Okay, there's nothing you can do about
Give me the...
Just give you the wounded card.
Give me the wounded card.
Oh my God, you have to stay with
High
the land,
probability of
because-
dying.
Yeah, it's a
So
bad...
it's a fourth card that's bad, right?
Yeah, I think a fourth injury card forces an evac. And you'll probably be dead. Let me
okay.
just have a quick look.
At least I get two of these. Oops. Timber. Yes. So this goes back into the thingy because it's got the recycle symbol.
Paul didn't do that when he played. So I don't know why.
I think that's true though. And then because we've got 4 on there, we get a strange flora discovery. Is it 3? It's 3 per discovery, right?
Yes, I think 3 triggers the discovery.
Right, we'll flip that in a second, just if that's true. But I do believe that anything with the recycle symbol. Recycle symbol.
Are these called leads?
Leads, yes.
Discoveries.
Goes back in the bag. So then there's fewer and fewer good things.
Boo.
I'm also pretty sure it says don't look in the bag, but there's 20 tokens, I know what's in there. I think it means don't look in the bag before you pick what you want.
Okay, so it goes on the deck until the deck has 3 or more.
Yeah.
And then when you have 3 or more on top of the deck, all the lead tokens are put into a discard pile, and you gain the top discovery card. Any with that symbol don't go in the discard pile, they go back in the bag.
Yeah, so put that back in the bag, and we get the strange flora discovery. Ooh, it's fancy. So the hibernating plants, strange flora.
Great, we picked a flower.
Yeah, but during ship management, Mish Moneypenny, during ship management, when unloaded, we get an extra research project into the awaiting, and then remove it from the game. So this goes into our discoveries hold. We can have up to 7 of those. But I will not live to see the day.
You need a... No, you don't need another injury die.
No. No, well, I did need another injury die, but I took it. So, it's your goal. So
what's your power?
Spend the charge to discard an event.
Okay.
But we decided to take the risk.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was probably worth it, because we need 3 discoveries, and then we can...
It's fine. It's a valiant sacrifice from Tarif.
I mean, then we can read the next part of the log, which is probably going to be, great job on getting those discoveries, team. Explore deeper into the planet.
Yeah, probably.
And we're like, no, we wanted to go home. Can we just choose to lift off at any time? I think we can, actually.
Yeah, we could always come back, right?
Yes.
I mean, this guy would end up in medbay for the next 6 missions, but that's okay.
That's fine. Sorry to... Well, Koei as well, I think.
But here's the thing. Going back to the ship, wounded after 1 turn, is not an interesting stream make, Mike.
So
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so, yeah, so I have to just eat snacks. And so I will do that. I get 4 dice back.
You get... Yeah, 4.
So we want this one. Right. Now the question is, am I going to extract water, or am I going to clear the area?
Either's good to me. They both do something, right?
All right. Well, let's clear the area then, because that sounds like...
yeah, that was why... Like, I don't even have 2 red dice, so... Or any compasses, so that was why... I was going to send you
So I
But
guess...
it costs 2 dice to just even move there. This is a
Yeah, I
disaster.
also want to use my med kit, so I kind of... Oh, God, yeah. I'm going to have to get there and then just eat another snack. Like,
Well, hold on. What I could do, because I'm going to have to rest again next turn, right? So I might as well spend this blue one to get the 2 extra supplies. That's not an action either.
yeah.
And then, because I'll get the same amount of dice back anyway. Because eating one, I'll get half rounded up.
Mhm.
Or I'll get half.
Right.
So I might as well, while I've got a free die,
Okay, yeah. I see
use
what
that
you're
to
saying.
gain 2 supplies. So that's the ship equipment. Goes back to the armory. Spend a blue or a green to get 2 supplies.
Cool. And now I'm just trying to decide, actually, whether or not I want to extract water to get more supplies, right? If that's indeed what that does.
We can do both. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, we can, but I have to roll the danger die each time.
Yup.
And furthermore...
Yeah, but that's why I want you to go there.
Well, it also says go to the log, so it could irrevocably change the landscape, and then we don't
The world
have
we
the
live in.
opportunity to do
That's
the
it.
other one.
Where's your sense of adventure, Mike? Where's your...
Um,
I don't know.
it's diminished somewhat when I suffered 3rd-degree
Esprit.
burns over 90% of my body. Right, I'm just taking I'm taking these dice, and then I have to... If actually, like we said, I need to just travel there. So
It's ridiculous.
this is going to be exhausted to use the med kit to get rid of one of these.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Get that out of here.
You'll get it back in a minute, don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to spend 2 to travel, and that's just going to be these 2, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
You have to get them back next time, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. I'm this one, and I wander over here to the dangling roots.
Lonely as a cloud.
And then that's my whole turn.
Event time,
event
baby.
card.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got here?
That can't be bad.
Basically in any zone, so this definitely matches
Yep.
my zone.
Yeah.
Perilous Overlook. You may roll the danger die to refresh 2 dice.
And it's just danger A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, you just got wounded. Like,
1, 2. You're not much better off doing that, but
I don't think it's worth it.
you've got oh no, you could reroll the injury die.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think
Your choice. Yeah.
It's like, it's more
That's
exciting.
it. I've rolled loads of these so far, and I've not got a single good dice yet. That's
I'm wounded.
surprisingly
That's
small.
not wounded. That's exhaust a die. Okay, so I have to exhaust a die, and then I refresh 2 dice. So give me the ones I need for.
So, what are you doing? Reds or?
Yeah, I need reds basically.
Yeah. Wait, it's any 2 reds. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet, and that's it. There's no end of both our turns actions, is it? It just keeps going.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. So now we both just sort of refresh.
But you could go again.
Oh, I should have had a section card too.
Reroll a red. That's probably. Well, that's a refresh.
Spend a shield to refresh 2 red dice, or draw 2 cards. Yeah, I think I'll keep the Hermes.
And these are ones that you get off a roll, right? If you're using
Well,
your cards.
as part of prepare, you can try to do this, or you can just do it whenever you have dice in your pool.
Okay.
So prepare lets you draw a section card and or make a dice check to trigger dice combination.
I see. Preparing would also let us do this one, right?
Yep, that's a dice check.
You have to make a specific dice check, or can you just say, "I'm going to roll and see what happens"?
No, a dice check is usually as part of something. So you can't just decide to do a dice check, but you could do prepare, which is effectively choosing to do a dice check.
Wait, so these are dice checks as well.
Yes.
So you could always draw a section card and make a dice check.
Well, no, because this is when you do a dice check as part of a section card, you're not doing this action. You're just throwing some dice to try and get the stuff on the bottom of these cards or the global condition.
Yes, sorry, I'm saying prepare, draw one section card.
Yes.
And in this case, make a dice check.
Yeah, so that would just be throw some dice to try and do either one of the bottom parts of a card in your hand, or this global condition.
Not this.
Not that. That's a special action.
That's a forage action because that's
Yeah.
what's on the card. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fine. Well, you can see if you unlock the mysteries of the planet.
Okay. Well, I think I should probably. Well, I guess I might as well. I might as well throw these first and then eat a snack. Now, I'm just trying to remember. As part of the dice checks, I definitely don't have to worry about accidents unless it says worry about accidents, right?
That was, I think, what we established last time, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you couldn't spend it? You're not allowed to spend...
Oh, that's what I'm trying to remember.
From being sick last week. 2 weeks to not remember the rules.
Exactly. I've had to learn Oathsworn again in the meantime. Yeah, step 7 I'm looking for. Oh, this is an example.
Resolve any depicted special effects and move any dice used to trigger them.
Mm-hmm. Resolve...
Does that include... exclamation points? Unclear.
Well, my understanding is that we don't really have to,
do anything unless it says on the...
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's fine.
We'll make it easier. Listen, we're in trouble. Let's just make it easier.
The thing is, it's still bad because I still have to roll the danger die.
Yes, but if you get the danger die and you have to exhaust the die, you only have 2.
Oh, God.
Do you want to eat a snack first?
It's less efficient eating the snack, but also I don't want to die.
But it's funnier if you do, though. So... We've got supplies.
What I could do is use the physical enhancer to be one of the red dice. But it's useful because it could be used for mining.
Yeah, we don't have no mining.
And none of us have any mining, so that could be useful for that. Okay, yeah, do you know what? I'll eat the snack first.
Boo.
Boo! Well, then I could...
yeah, just YOLO. YOLO it.
Barry, this is a surefire way to get killed.
Listen, the planet's still going to be here. We've got more crew members. I don't see what the problem is.
Promise we have to pack it all away and then come back and do it all again next time. Gain a wounded injury. Oh my god.
No. Listening to a rule book, I don't think I'd take anything in.
No, I wouldn't take anything in.
Without the visuals to go with it and pointing at things, I think I'd struggle.
I actually think it's criminal when they don't have lots of pictures in the rulebook.
or any other book that you
read. Yeah, no, I think I need to consume snacks.
Alright, fine.
And then I get 3 dice back. So I'll take the other 2 red ones, and this one, and this one, I guess. Alright, and now I'm going to roll dice.
Wait, how many dice did you get back?
3.
Definitely just took 4.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I mean, it's worth a try.
Yeah, I thought I could get away with it if it wasn't for you.
Meddling kids.
Meddling kids. Alright, so here we go. We're throwing these 2 because I don't think it's going to really matter.
No, but you do have to roll the danger die and the injury die, Mike. Come on.
And the injury die.
I see you leaving that.
Okay, wait, didn't I? Yeah, okay, if I'm rolling... I do have this to reroll the injury die, though, so that's fine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You won't. Whoa!
This is fine.
Is it?
I mean, it's not super fine.
What is it? Exhausted.
It's exhausted die.
Yeah,
so
fine.
I have to exhaust a die, which is fine. I guess we'll exhaust this one. Although this can be used for that.
It's fine.
Let's exhaust this really... Oh, that one actually is really useful. Get rid of that.
But that's the risky one.
Yeah, but it's really useful if there's no penalties for these, right?
Alright, okay.
Because then you could get like...
doubles.
Double Vanguard,
or
even a single Vanguard, but as long as you're not being punished, that's fine. But what we've got here is basically otherwise exactly what we need. So, I mean, this goes into the spent pool, but then it comes right back. These all go spent pool.
Great success. So now log 285. Hopefully, it now means that there's no more fires and everything's clean and tidy, and we get out of here no problem. You can spend as long as you want collecting stuff. Sounds good to me.
You found 4 discoveries.
Ah,
Even more than we needed. 285?
285.
Thank you, sir. Okie dokie. Away team and Capcom. Away team, I guess, is
Us.
Koei in this case. So she says, 285?
285. Go to log 285.
Yeah, take that, you bastards!
What?
I guess I'm hacking at the
You
roots.
hate plants.
I hate plants, yeah. Or maybe I'm just pissed off because I've been burnt.
Yeah.
Capcom. What's happening down there? Away team, are you under attack? Everything's fine, don't sweat. We've just encountered a barrier of twitching roots. We managed to get rid of them. Alright, keep up the good work, I guess.
You weirdo. That was
Please try to act professionally.
Yeah, try to keep off comms if unnecessary.
Yeah, please try to keep unnecessary chatter off the comms.
So do we get a new...
We do. We get 1 new card. So let's go take a look and see what we've got down here.
Spicy. Wires everywhere.
There we go. So our new card is Safe Campsite.
Yes.
Whenever you rest in this sector, draw cards up to your hand limit. You can also discard a blue and green and blue to discard an injury die.
Just a die though.
Just a die. There's, as far as I can see, very few ways to actually get rid of injury cards.
Fine. Well, that's not as exciting as I might have hoped for what you had to spend to get there. Now, since we're here anyway, I'll just... What does this mean? That looks like it's no entry.
That means you can't go back.
Ah, so it's only one way. Gotcha.
Yeah. So if I go that way, I'm then committing to finding some way back from here all the way back to here.
Good luck.
Yeah.
But still, oh, you ate a snack first. Which is a safe point in the horror game, yeah. But usually there's a whole bunch of supplies before you get to the boss fight in the horror game. Not so much here.
Quite.
Cool. So you ate some food and chopped up some roots.
My turn is over. Now I must have event card.
Do it.
So we have no biomes here, so this is just going to be, I guess, whatever...
Ooh, a flag.
Yeah, no biomes, so... Well, thank God, because low visibility sucks. No actions, so progress time tracks by 1.
Oh, I forgot all about time tracks.
So I need 1 purple cube, please, Barry. Purple cube. There we go. We've progressed the time track by 1. 2 more steps, and then the state of the planet changes. Alright. And I'm done.
Oh, look, that's actually better than moving.
Well, no, this is what you have to do this whenever you see this symbol.
Okay, so it's basically succeed.
Yeah,
I've totally forgotten all the rules since.
I mean, basically, this is just check to see whether or not you have to roll the danger die.
Right, snack time for me, please. I get 4 dice back. That'll be green, 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 blue. And then, should I move across, gain 2 strange flora leads, and get a different card? Was this game on Kickstarter? I don't recall. I think
no, it was on Game Found.
Yeah.
Which is basically Kickstarter.
Yes, remember other brands are available.
Backer Kit, Game Found,
yeah.
and Kickstarter, yeah.
I don't have much of a plan. I feel like I should just really go digging for leads. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a good option.
Because until we've got these other things loose, or I could try and see what that is, but it's a lot of danger die to get across there. I do still have 2 wounds, but that's life. I guess I will spend... Well, basic doesn't get me anything. That's a 1 in 6 for anything good on there. I guess I'll try not to die. I mean, there's a...
Oh my God, you're so badly hurt
There's
already.
a pretty reasonable chance that I don't make it, but...
What are you doing?
I'm just going to go foraging.
Looking for plants. How did he die?
No, wait. I should do... Oh, then I have to roll the danger die.
Yeah, danger die B, which has
2, 1, and 4.
Yeah, I don't know if its distribution's even, but no, this would be 3 and 8.
It's not worth risking, right?
Chance that you like straight up die and we have to evacuate.
Because I've got no rerolls for that. Right, here we go. So I'll just do a normal forage. Neither of these do anything, so that's great. And I did get a success, so that gets me 1 strange flora lead. Very good and very nice.
Good scavenging there, Barry.
1 that goes back in. Fine. And I ate a food for my first action, so that's that. Let's have a look at the events. I don't know if I can see that there. Now that does...
Oh, that's low visibility again.
Lose 1 supply or roll the danger. I can get rid of that.
Using your suction card?
Yeah, but I don't know whether to save that for when I'm more likely to die horribly. Like, losing a supply... Yeah, it's not great, but it's not... not the worst, is it? I will... Don't want to die. I can't risk the danger die.
Yeah, the thing is, if you gain a 4th injury, we just immediately go to the evac.
My special ability here on my dude, spend 1 charge, discard an event card you just drew without resolving its text. So I will spend 1 of my 3 charges, and I will not resolve that. Thank you.
I mean, that's pretty good actually. You've still got 2 more opportunities to do that.
Yes, and I might as well use them before I die horribly, right?
Before we all do, yeah.
So that is my turn. New round. We need to think about what we're... I mean, I kind of want to come here just to get rid of my...
One of your yellow dice?
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's not... So I could move... Cost me 2 dice to get there. This is the worst mission ever. And we've got no success points. So we're not even getting a rank up. We still need to get success points in order to rank up, right?
No, they're sort of... Oh, yeah, that's right, actually. We still need success. So we need to do this and then also get the success points. And this requires an awful lot of symbols that we don't really have access to either.
No, I've got access to 2. So the bioanalyzer gives me 2 of the... Let me show that under there. So I didn't quite read that right. It gives me the genome and the eyeball on a green die. So I'll get 2 of them off the bat. I'd need to find the Vanguard.
No, you don't, because this has got the 3 it needs are not... It needs the eyeball.
Yes.
But it doesn't need the genome. It needs spanner and mine. I mean, I don't have...
You just go back to the ship.
I just want to go back to the ship. I mean, I could go for a wander over here, and then based on what happens, you could decide what you want to do.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm happy just to explore here and go back to the ship when I'm done.
Basically just sit and mine flora for the whole mission.
Yeah, fine. Go for it.
I might go, what I might do, because I feel kind of like I need to do something or else this whole thing's a bit of a waste.
Yeah.
Maybe what I'll do is I'll just YOLO my way through here and get back to us here. Then that way, at least if I get pulled out on this last stretch, we've already discovered some stuff.
Oh, but you definitely want to get the bottom bits as well.
I mean,
anyway,
I guess
yes.
I could. Currently travel...
well, is it worth you getting rid of your... Oh, you don't have the...
I mean, I could get rid of this, but I don't.
YOLO.
I mean, the other thing is I need to get these dice back just to travel.
It's not even that bad being burned, right?
It's not the end of the world. It really depends. The thing is, I can also re-roll them, so I'm kind of okay at the moment for that.
Go on then. See what's new. See what else is out there in the planet.
Well, I have to start with snacks anyway, because I can't even travel without green and blue dice.
Oh, yeah. Great.
So, here we go. Eat a snack. Get back
Get a card.
3.
Oh, I didn't get a card last time.
Get these ones.
Excuse me.
Get a card. It's dodge. Discard a danger die from your roll pool. Yes, please.
Danger, danger.
That's actually really good. Okay, and then second action is to move over to here.
Hope I've got something.
Hopefully it doesn't create a threat that then attacks me and eats me.
So you don't have to roll, you just have to spend it. Is that the case? Oh,
no, I have to roll, and if I get the...
Exclamation point. Sad times for you. Then
Yeah.
you roll danger dice.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I have to roll that, and I also have to roll
A green.
a green.
No exclamation points.
Yeah, that's ideally what we don't want is the exclamation points. Here we go.
Ideally, I don't want to be here. I want to be back in the ship.
Yeah, I want to be in the Hollow Suite enjoying a 1950s bar scene. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you don't have the bad thing.
Yeah, because I didn't roll the bad thing for burned. So that's fine. So I can move to the sector without
Huzzah!
rolling the danger die.
And then it's log time, baby.
Yeah, what's the log number, please?
245. Try not to stab any more wildlife.
Yeah, try not to get too
flora.
excited, Zoe.
Try to kill any more flora, not the fauna.
Mark.
Mark?
We have to mark a box.
Oh, is that on the
multiple opportunities here? What do I do with my
notepad?
pencil?
You had a notepad a second ago.
No, this is just in here. Oh, Barry, what did I do?
You need a pen.
Oh, it's here. My pencil's here. Here we go.
Ugh, disgusting. Having to write on your. I presume you could just tick it in the app if that was the case.
Yeah, probably. So again, we've got away team and Capcom. Wow, what's happening, guys? Nothing really. It's just the vegetation here. You should see it. It's really breathtaking.
No.
She's just like she's having a good time. She's on holiday. She's trying not to think about her horribly burned body. And
Need to get rid of that wounded card. There'll be someone in here.
I found the hanging gardens. Colorful garlands of meaty leaves hang shelves and dip into murky puddles. I can examine the leaves to gain 3 strange floral leads. That's pretty good. Oh, but I need those symbols.
Yeah.
And the bottom one, and no matter what, you still go to the bottom log. So this is actually, I have to resolve Danger Die C, which is a low chance of, it's a 1 in 4 chance of gaining an exhausted injury. So it's quite a low chance of actually being injured here.
1 in 4 is not low. Imagine it's 1 in 4 chance to get run over when you left your house. You wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but Barry, we're exploring an alien world. Come on.
Well, that looks like a nicer place to be, but
Yeah, I mean, I'll stay here and do this. Like, I don't think.
I guess I'm just gonna go digging again. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
I don't have much
Barry,
choice.
do you want to come over and play this one card over and over
But
again?
my problem is that I can't fail because that would be game over for me.
Yeah,
So-
we'd be emergency evac back to the ship.
So I'm
3
gonna
burn
have to-
cards is too many burned cards.
I'm just gonna have to keep eating and searching. It's not a life.
What sort of life is this?
I don't have reds. So that's no good. Just so little that's not going to kill me. Will I just YOLO it? No, because a blue doesn't do anything for me. So I'm going to have to... There's just nothing that's good. I shall...
Oh, hang on, I need an event card.
Oh yeah, we're not even done. Could have almost got away with it.
Almost. Alright, is this my biome?
No.
No. Then we just advance the time tracks.
If I could turn back time. I will lift off. 440, please.
I would like to leave this planet and just do another
Right.
ship phase. I felt like I had more to do on the ship phase.
I have a 50-50 chance. I do have a reroll. 8. Got a plan. Right, I'm in.
All right.
I'm just doing it. So I'm foraging. Oh wait, I need to roll the injury dice. Why not?
Oh my god.
Wait, if I roll the injury...
If you roll wounded, yeah, you have to sacrifice a die.
This is fine. YOLO. Right, so these are also bad.
All of this is terrible.
Right, so let's start with this. So, can I see this? So I've got this good card. If your biome has if your sector has at least 2 biome icons, which it does, I can reroll 2 die. So let's start there. Yeah, it's a Vanguard symbol. So that is something. But I am now have to take the wounded here. So whenever you're wounded, if you roll the blood drop, then I have to remove a die or exhaust a die. But all my dice are exhausted, so I must now get rid of one. So I'm going to get rid of this.
What did I do with your...
Do we need spanners? Do we need...
I feel like...
Oh, disaster.
I'll fix this.
Don't
Sorry,
fix
folks.
it.
One day in the distant future, everything will work.
No, do you know what? You know, you're complaining about other people getting the ship up and flying before it should have happened. I feel like you may even be the captain.
Yep. This stream is my Vanguard.
For that. And then I will eat some food for my second action. Gets me one of these. And that goes away. And I get half my dice back. Because they're the only ones that are useful when you're stuck at the landing zone. Then I get an event. One event does match. So, secret tunnels. I may spend a dice to move to a chosen connected sector. That's better than hanging about for the most part.
Well...
Or roll the danger die to move to a chosen connected sector.
I mean, the only one worth going to is the safe campsite to... well, no, I mean, okay, so yes, you could go here, but then you're trapped between 2 danger dice.
Yeah.
And we also need to get back to the lander if we're going to lift off. I just don't know how bad an evac is. Like, is the evac going to be like, these 2 characters are dead?
Might be something like, you won't get all your discoveries or something, or...
Yeah, that sounds likely. Can you imagine, though, if we play this for like 90 minutes and it's like, lose... half your discoveries rounded up. So we get all of it for 1 discovery card and we found a hanging garden.
What's the danger die? What's the worst that could happen? I could die horribly, yeah?
It depends on the number. So you're asking about
We're just
B?
asking general, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
So B is pretty bad. B is...
No, C.
C. I mean, C is a quite likely chance. It's got it is 3 in 8 that you have to exhaust a die.
Fine.
And then it's a 2 in 8, so 1 in 4.
I get run over by a car.
That you get run over by a car, and we have to evac the planet.
I'd push my luck, but... Did I just stay here? Did I just hang out here? Is this my fate? If you reckon you can get around enough, then I'm fine with that.
I mean, my plan is to basically just...
keep going.
Well, I mean, I could stay here and try to get these 3 floral leads to help us progress the actual mission. I have that thing, and I've got my Magic Vanguard die. And in addition to that, I mean, I do need both of these to get the top one.
Yeah.
1 space. So this and it's danger C. Maybe I just do exploring.
Well, I'll just hang out here then. That'll be
collecting leads.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, cool. My turn then.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess. So am I gonna do this one down here?
Well, that one looks like
it's pretty far out, and I think we're gonna run out of supplies.
Look, so 245. They're both 245. So whatever box you ticked last time will be the other one, right?
Right. So now I'm gonna take the second box, and we're gonna discover something new.
Yeah.
I mean, all of this is
this symbol?
It's probably something to do with threats.
Oh, I don't like threat. Not this time. Maybe next time.
Yeah, I reckon that's...
Imagine we just landed without getting burned 4 times. It'd be a different game.
We could actually play the game. For what it's worth, I don't... that is... Oh my god. So
Important
no
symbol.
save. When you save the state of the planet, do not save this card.
So you found that.
Okay, so this
But
is
that's
when...
important.
Yeah,
No, that's what it means.
No, that's what this means.
Yeah, that's no save. This means it's important.
Did you see that somewhere?
Yeah, yeah.
There. Important. This sector is of particular interest to the ISS Vanguard. Okay.
You got to think about it at least, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I have enough supplies to get there and then get back to the lander, right?
Well, I'll just hang about and not do anything. Can you pass? Is that an option? And then you can spend all the resources?
All the resources trying to go to log.
Only like failing this didn't kill me.
I mean, we don't know that it kills you outright. I think it probably gives you a high chance of death, but also it forces the mission to end.
Well, no, it says high probability of dying on your third.
Yeah. High. Well, but I think that's just 3. I think you've already got a high probability of dying.
Yes, that's a 4th one. I'll be dead.
Yeah, do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's just outright dead?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Harry,
So
we hardly knew ye.
Farewell.
Yeah, your first mission, he basically picked some flowers, and then got hit. Alright, so I think we should try to make an effort to get to log 289. At least if we all die, then we did something useful. Yeah, okay. We've rapidly de-scoped the ambition of this mission.
Oh yeah, we'll get loads of things. No, we won't.
Nope. Alright, so we're going to travel over to here, which means that I must exhaust a die. So I'm just going to roll the green die and hope that I don't get...
Exclamation!
The accident symbol.
Safe.
I did not. So
and not injured. Yeah. Also good.
All good. So that was action number 1. So
do it again.
I could travel again, but I don't have any scope to deal with it. Effective. Well, basically, if this rolls nuclear, I'm definitely failing. Because this, unless I roll that,
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Oh god. All right. Only because you reassured me, Barry.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Of psychology.
Oh my god, I crushed it anyway. It's all good. We're all good.
Sick.
Barry was right, even though he was a doctor of psychology. All right, here we go. Logbook 289.
Excuse
Congratulations, you found the village of the aggressive threats.
Yeah, probably. Triffids, or the happening. That's what's going on down here.
You found brain power. You found fucking Last of Us.
Oh yeah, mushroom people.
Oh my god. Okay. More of this shit.
Tick the box.
I'm doing X's because I'm a fucking rebel.
Ooh. Bold.
Personal Journal 181F. So this is obviously the personal journal of Zoe, whose voice is that annoying California girl that I did. When I entered the cave, leaving all the greenery behind, I felt like I was entering an ancient cathedral.
Better than that funny Canadian accent you do.
Stalagmites resembled columns. Lichen looked like bleached frescoes, and fractured ground brought to mind old tiles. At the end of this stood a gate, a magnificent portal covered in sedimentary rock, but with the builder's mark still visible. It was truly a religious experience.
Very good.
Follow me on Instagram for more incredible experiences.
Instagram will not be around in 400 years. Yeah, you need some more vocal fry. A bit more vocal fry there for the true Valley girl. We get a card?
Yes.
What's it gonna be? Ooh.
Stone Gate. An ancient door covered with a mineral crust. It resembles builder's technology. So I do have an action here to tinker with the door and gain alien tech leads using symbols that I'm actually not terrible at acquiring. Although, actually, just forcing the door would be better.
Take a while, but yeah.
The bottom one, if we don't focus on the tech leads, I will be much more efficient at this.
Yes.
But now we have to continue reading.
Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Stone Gate. How exciting. More ticking or crossing.
More of that. Sorry, I just want to point out, like, I know this is kind of a spoiler, but the other planet we could have gone to is apparently called Brimstone. So great. Is this just the game where you burn to death in space?
Well, there was Niflheim we could have went to as well, wasn't there? Which is the fire realm, I think, in Norse.
What is vocal fry?
Well, I can't do it because I've got a sore throat and been ill last week. But vocal fry is the like do your Valley Girl accent, but really.
Oh my god!
No, like, oh my god! No, I can't do it either. I can't do it. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Okay, I'll have to work on that. I slowly approached the door, still in awe. It was reckless, I know, but I couldn't take my eyes off the shining glyph in the center. Countless ages have passed, and here was still a working power source. Suddenly, something moved in the dark. The surroundings trembled at the waking of a hulking metal creature. I should have been more careful. Place the Arrogator Behemoth threat card in the indicated slot above the planet board.
Why do you like this? What is that card?
I don't know. I don't even... Where are the threat cards?
The big ones.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's in the big stack.
What's it called?
Arrogator Behemoth.
Arrogator.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd put it in the green screen, but you wouldn't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's invisible. Stealth.
What? It's invisible? Just gets worse and worse.
It's this thing. It's actually the model that was all over everything, so I think you probably recognize this if indeed you've been paying attention to. So,
but oh my. Ugh.
So now this goes into slot threat card 1, which is up here actually.
How exciting! What do we have to do?
So
defeat it somehow.
Well, I think we actually, okay. Place the Arrogator Behemoth standee in your sector.
Ah, no, I've got to go find things. Please hold.
If this is the first threat you've found, remember to check the threat rules in Chapter 3 of the rulebook. Arrogator Behemoth becomes active. Read its threat card and apply the rules where necessary. And then go to log next. And Koei was never heard of again.
Yes, I feel like that is the end of you. Shazammed!
Is that definitely the Behemoth?
Yeah. The same.
Yeah, looks roughly. Yeah, looks the same. I don't know how many different enemies there are. Okay. And how different or similar they look.
Anyway, this is sad.
Okay, so it activates. Okay, so now I need to read the rules for this.
For threat. Okay, fine.
What was the page number? Chapter 3. It just said chapter threats. Okay. Okay, so this model represents the threat. Place the designated yep. Okay. The time track on a threat card shows how it behaves. When the time token progresses, resolve the affected print above the space where the token moves into. Okay.
So travel, attack.
So presumably when it's activated, that just means that God, there's very little actual text. It's such a short section.
Well, I get so on it tells you what it does, right? So the when time moves, the first thing that'll happen is it'll travel and attack. And the travel, if there's no crew member in the sector, it'll move 2 sectors towards the nearest crew member. The actual abilities are on the card. And then to attack, each crew member in the sector has to exhaust a die. And if they have none, or if there is none there, travel and eradication beam. And then when the eradication beam goes off, each crew member in the sector with the aggregator behemoth sacrifices a die and gains a wounded injury. So that's there. We need another couple. And then to defeat him, we must get all kinds of symbols that we don't really have.
I mean, I have, some of those symbols, but definitely not enough to defeat this thing.
Blue, red. All kinds of things need to happen.
Yeah, you either need a strength and a shield, which actually I could do, or you need blue, red. But also computers and accidents hasten his eradication beam.
Spat.
Yeah. But where does his time tracker token start? And
do you think he immediately activates? Or...
Well, it says in the log that he activates now, but I don't know.
So it would have to start in his first one, which means he's going to attack you, and you have to exhaust a die.
Right, but what I mean is we normally don't... Oh, wait, hang on. It shows a symbol here. I don't know if I have this symbol. But that's fine. It's, Sorry, it shows a token that I might not have. It could be from a stretch goal. It doesn't really matter at the point.
Ooh,
but normally the time token doesn't go down until time advances one, right? Is what I'm saying. Like this one, for example, we didn't have until we were instructed to put it out.
But I guess in this instance it starts with 1 on it, since it says to activate immediately, right?
Right, well that's sort of what I'm asking. But also what does activate is supposed to be where the time token is. Yeah.
So by the time when you get to the third one, it attacks, then resets the track.
Okay. So, let's assume then that he starts with 1 on the track.
Evac.
Okay. Each crew member in the sector with the Arrogator Beamer Moth must exhaust a die. And that's it. Okay. Well, that's fine.
That's you.
So I exhaust a die in order to avoid getting
beamed to death.
Mashed by the Arrogator Beamer.
Oh, but that's not the end of him.
No.
But that was your second action. And
no. Oh yeah, that was my second action. But there's more in the log, Barry.
Oh, is it? But wait, there's more.
Arrogator Behemoth becomes active. Read its threat card and apply the rules where necessary. Okay, I think we've done that. So now we go on to log next.
Yeah. I'm just out here looking at some plants. Don't mind me.
Yeah, you've got no idea what's going on.
I am ready to lift off at a moment's notice, though.
Okay, so we have to mark this and also move objective card 0 or O16, secondary objective, into the awaiting envelope.
Ooh, fancy.
So I think we've got now bonus objective to kill this thing.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think we're doing it this time.
No, not unless...
Maybe we'll come back later with some fire-resistant clothes.
There we go, toppling the Titan.
That goes into the envelope.
Defeat the Arrogator Behemoth. This ancient behemoth seems to be a product of the same race that placed the sentry cannons around the Eye of the Void. Right, so there's some kind of secondary species that have tried to conceal the works of the builders. So this is a builder door, but this is the other species guardian. So there's been some kind of interaction here that we will uncover more about. But yeah, that was my second action. So that's the end of that. So now I must draw an event card.
Yeah, but because you're in a place with no biomes...
No, there's 2 biomes.
Yeah, right.
2 new, not 2.
Yeah, but you want those because you don't want time to progress, right?
Yes, that's true, actually. So does he activate when time progresses? Is that what happens?
I think that is the case. He's now got a time tracker on him.
Well, bad news. None of those match.
Womp womp.
Well, the other one was... So actually, that's not too bad, because the other one was loses supplies. Yeah, it was actually worse. So, we'll advance this. And actually, this is not so bad. We advance this and he travels. Oh, actually, so travel is only if there's no crew member. Yeah. But so there is, so he's just hanging out. But then the next one, he's going to attack twice, which is actually just exhausting to my dice. So long as I keep my dice open, it's fine. But the thing is, like, I can't now stay here and try and do this door. I can't really stay here and fight this thing. I kind of just need to...
Yeah, of course you can.
Just need to run.
You'll be fine. Yeah, so you running back and I try and get the third I try and get the...
This seems like our viable
things,
plan
okay,
now.
So I am going to just roll this. Because if I'm reading the bioanalyzer correctly, when can I can use this after I've rolled and if I fail, right? So during a dice check, can I see what the results are before I choose to add this? Just say yes, because otherwise... But I might get it right anyway. Yes, the zipline would be handy this time, but not today.
Or the jetpack.
So that's a bad one. Look. I will spend the bioanalyzer if we're happy that that's how that works.
Yeah, it says during a dice check. This is during a dice check, so...
This is fine, because I just wanted to get rid of that. And then that will succeed here. So gain 1 strange flora read. So if I can get a 1, then at least we get a second
discovery,
thingy.
yeah. This is...
+1 charge. Is that for me? I get +1 charge, is it?
Great, you can ignore another event card.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to, because otherwise I'm going to die horribly.
It's true. Actually quite valuable.
And then... I can't do the same thing twice, though, can I?
No, you can't repeat the special action, that's true.
But I could try for that. I have to roll a danger die, though.
Yeah, and it's not a great one. Mike's dodging lasers and Barry's picking flowers. Love it. Yeah. Well.
Like I just.
It could be the other way. It could have been the other way around if. But.
Wait. Why did nobody remind me?
Oh God, yeah.
Then I have to exhaust the die. This is fine. So then I guess I'll just eat a snack. Which will let me draw one of these, pitch one of these, get 3 back, which would be blue, green. I don't think I even want that. It's 50-50 though, eh?
Hey, Heggers, welcome back. So, I mean, I can't reasonably actually try to get this alien door open because I need 3 steps.
Run away.
And that's 6 dice at best. And quite frankly, we only have 4 stacks left, and I just don't...
We don't have time.
We don't have time. So, this guy's next move also is attack. So if I'm not in the space with him, that's also enormously helpful. Because he doesn't travel.
Fake news. When he attacks, if there's none, he travels.
Oh, each crew member in the sector... Oh, if there is none, right, but he travels instead of attacking.
Yes, yeah.
So that's great. So if I can get 2 away from him, that would be helpful. So I'm gonna...
Run away!
Yeah, so but
Bravely
the first thing I need
away.
to do is eat snacks, because I have no dice to travel with.
No, you can only go one space.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, here we go. 1 snack.
Snack time. Remember a card? Remember to get a card?
Draw a card. It is not the one that allows me to move threats out of my sector. This one lets me get a card out of the spent pool, which is pretty good.
It's not nothing.
But this is really good. How likely do I think I... Fresh 2 red dice is also good. These are all good. So that's that. But I get 3 dice back, and I'm just taking the dice that let me travel.
Makes sense to me.
I can move this over here. That's fine. Okay, good. So there we go. We've got some dice for traveling. So now we're going to travel over to here as our second action, which means we have to roll a die and just not get...
And a danger die.
Yeah. Well, not the danger die, the injury die. Safe.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Do you want this mission to fail, Barry? I just want the birds to stop.
Did I take an event?
No, you didn't. You didn't take an event. So now we're going to do 2 events.
Yep. So
one more correction, probably way too late. When you rest, you get back half of your total selection.
Oh, it's half of your total, not half of
yeah,
your
so
spend.
we've actually been making this more difficult for ourselves.
Yes, we have.
Should we take one more dice each just to round it out?
Yeah, that seems fair.
That seems
fair.
Reasonable.
Um,
Thank you for the reminder, George. Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Heating malfunction. I will just ignore that because I don't want to spend more dice. Oh no, wait, hold on. It doesn't match my symbol. Can I? I can still spend it to ignore the text, though, right?
Yeah, it just says ignore an event card, right?
Yeah, so then it wouldn't even move time.
Great.
So you can get away.
Well, unfortunately, I have to do the card.
Oh yeah.
I do appreciate you making it so he doesn't like attack me twice.
Yeah, I mean that would be funny.
So I do have a matching thing. Quicksand. Discard a card, lose a supply, or exhaust a die. I mean, I feel like exhausting a die is fine.
Cool.
Okay. Very good.
Did that match one of your bios?
It did, yes.
Oh yeah.
The little rocky meteor.
the chocolate chip cookie.
The chocolate chip cookie, exactly. Right. Shall I just continue attempting to flee?
Yeah. Like the wind.
All right, we're going up here now.
That way?
Well, yeah, because this way I can't go back.
Oh, yeah.
So I have to go
Keep
this
running.
way, or I have to go the long way around that takes me back to here anyway. So up to here, and I have to throw these two. This is the danger moment.
Danger, danger.
Death by drippy plants. Nope, still safe.
Yeah, fine.
So, that's good.
The other half of log 245.
Yes, indeed. More story time.
Not got a single success this mission.
Oh no, we have no success tokens yet. But you know what, Barry? We've discovered some information which could be valuable.
Never coming back here.
We have to come back here. We have to open that stupid door.
I refuse.
Alright. Oh my god. Away Team Exploration Report MI-13. The cave is no different from the others we've already seen. The only features worth mentioning are a deep pond and a cluster of large vines that grow out of it. We also see an elliptical shape beneath the surface. We're moving closer to investigate. Oh damn, it's moving towards us! Run! Oh my god. Place card P001 on top of any cards in this sector. I don't have... There are no... Okay, so there's...
Points of interest.
Point of interest 01.
Number 1?
Yeah, card number...
Is that interesting?
It's interesting, I guess, that we found card number 1. And what is it?
Flip it. Nothing.
Nothing important. Well, there's nothing worth mentioning here for now.
You can't save it either.
But plot twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Place the Carnivorous Thicket threat card in the indicated slot at the top of the board. Place the Carnivorous Threat in this sector. Carnivorous Thicket, sorry.
I'll find it. Place this side down.
Yep, so this side goes face down like that. So here is the Carnivorous Thicket threat card. It says, long tendrils hover above the ground, dripping with thick sap and poison. This threat card cannot be moved in. This threat cannot be moved in any way. So it's just here.
You want the token? You want to find it?
Yeah. Yes, please. So it's got corrosive spores, which is real bad. We want to try to avoid that. Anyone not in the lander sector rolls a danger die or exhausts a die. Vicious tendrils.
Noise.
Yeah, it's painful. We want to try to avoid it if possible. But I have to act it now. Vicious tendrils. Each crew member in the sector with the Carnivorous Thicket or in a sector connected to it, roll, and you ignore arrowheads for this actually. So it could, if it was in the Hanging Gardens, it could attack us in the safe campsite, which seems dumb. Because that was a safe campsite and now it's not safe.
You spent so long chopping up those roots.
Exactly. Each crew member in the sector with the Carnivorous Thicket or in a sector connected to it either rolls the danger die A or exhausts a die. So danger die A is either exhaust a die or gain a wounded injury. It's about 50-50 something. I do have capacity for one more, but I do have to make 2 more really dangerous rolls to get back to the ship. So I think I will just exhaust a die.
But you need 2 die to move next time.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna have to have another snack.
Or move this time.
Well, I can't move this time because I already didn't I snack and move.
No.
No, I've just moved.
You moved, yeah. Yeah, because you snack. You remember we got 4 back thanks to George giving us rights.
Hmm.
Don't know what a cunning herbaceous border is, but
The cunning herbaceous border. Oh god. There's nothing important here, and there's just aggressive plant.
you'll need to eat anyway, because if it attacks you again.
Yeah, and it will.
Yeah, so.
And the thing is, it attacks me here anyway, so moving isn't even.
So you're gonna have
helpful.
to do that and eat.
Yeah. All right. So do that. And then, is there more to this log?
Hopefully not. Unless it's you may immediately travel back to the lander. No problems.
Suddenly you wake up. It was all a dream.
Yeah.
The
I'd
horrible
take that with
burns
this one.
are no longer on your body. Yeah. In fact, you're bathing in aloe vera. Right. That's it. That's the end of that. So now I just have to have a snack.
Yeah.
And get back. What do we have? 6, 7 dice. So we get back 4 dice every time.
Yeah.
So I should really have been paying more attention. That would be... get this out of here.
It's fine. So that's both your actions. Remember, move the supplies down. We've only got 1 supplies left. And
2 supplies left. That was on 3.
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
I also get to draw a card. It is the dodge card. I'm going to take that
Keep
because yeah, that's going to be really handy.
And an event, which is probably going to move time, right?
Give me this. Give me this one instead of that one. Yes, and now event card. Please be nice and peaceful.
It will not.
Nothing happens. Do not progress time tracks. No hazards. We're making good. I told you, Barry. It'd be fine.
Fine. Now is it my turn for this round, or are we on a new round? See, this is why these things are useful. No, I think you had 2. You went back to back, right? Because you healed, moved. Oh, then I did something because we just had... Yeah, because then we had 2 events back to back. So yes, it's my turn this round. Yeah, my turn this round. So I will...
This is going to be like that scene at the end of the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Start the engines! Start the engines!
Yeah, pretty much. Right, I guess
Barry's quietly picking flowers, just like minding his own business. Yeah.
Oh, I got a Roma. Right, here's time to die horribly. No, but that is a success, so that is fine. Get 1 strange flora lead. Can we at least get 2 out of this?
I can't wait to find out the next mission card is like, search deeper into the planet.
So there we go, 2 of these.
Oh, nice.
So we get, that goes back in the bag. And our strange flora. We can discard this. So danger sensing vine. Just danger everywhere.
Yeah, it's throbbing.
But during the ship management phase, we can sack it off to get 2 additional command points if we wanted.
Oh, that's very good.
So that is not so bad to get more done. So that's action 1. Didn't anything bad happen from those. I guess I don't really want to be taking anything else. I will... Shall we... I can't do it again, can I?
No, that was... Oh, yeah, so now you need to do something else, yeah.
What else can I do?
Just prepare, I think, really.
Yes, I shall prepare. Yeah, so I'll draw a card.
Yeah, Higgers, what did I do wrong? Well, the problem is the wrong flower on this planet means it's some kind of horrible, face-sucking, terrible thing.
Nothing good. So that is that.
So you can, but you can also do a dice check if you want.
But on what?
on the bottom part of a card like that, or else the floral thing. But you have to roll the danger die, so maybe don't do that.
Are you sure you have to do a dice check on these? Can't you just trigger these during a dice check?
Because you can do it in two ways. Yeah, you can either do it during a dice check or
specifically
when you're preparing just to do that.
No, nothing worth rolling for. Although, I mean, I could. YOLO it, I suppose. Worth having a punt? I got to roll danger dice though.
Yeah, but you got the dodge.
Yeah, but I need to. Alright, fine.
You need that symbol.
So I'll just roll everything, see what happens. I better keep one.
Why would you need... Oh, well, you mean in case something comes up.
In case I get a wound.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
Alright, here we go then. So prepare. So yes, that was just as well I kept that. So none of these help me, but that's fine.
Don't you have to... But you're doing the flash fires, right?
Yes.
So you also need to roll this.
Yes. What does that do?
Which one? That's the little...
Is it B?
That is gain a burned injury.
So I can't do that, but that's fine because I can spend this to discard the danger die.
Yes.
And then I can, as another action, can I use as many cards as I want if I'm me? Crew members can.
Yes, you can play as many as you want if you're.
So I can sack off this dice to reroll this dice. Yes.
Which is the Vanguard symbol. That's awesome. That means you can trigger the global effect.
Yeah, so I get 2...
and gain 2 floral leads.
Yeah, and I get rid of this because of my injury. And I'm down to no dice, but that is okay. Right, come on, just give me 3.
Because you can just can't... Still, you've still got a charge. You can't... Oh my god, 2 zeros.
That's not bad.
Oh, so upsetting. At least they're out of the bag, I guess.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Small comeuppance.
Sad times. Right, done. New round.
Alright, cool. I will begin...
Oh, wait, event.
Oh, you got to do an event?
Yes, I mean, this has everything on it. So, you may pay 1 supplies to gain 2 leads of any type. Still got our sacrifice ability, or exertion ability. Let's do it. Do it, Mike. Let's do it.
Faint clues. Chasing this lead will require a lot of work and equipment.
Come on.
Alright, do it, Barry. Let's see if we can at least get part 1 of this mission done.
Yeah. 2 of these. Shazam! 1. Brilliant. Sad.
Alright, we have 1 supply left.
That's all we need. All we need.
Mm-hmm.
I need fewer.
Okay. Right, well, I'm going to travel up here. And all I have to do that is exhaust 2 dice. So I shall exhaust the 2 red dice. And then I will travel over here. And all I have to do that is roll this.
You can do it. Cannot do it. Is it B? Is the bad one?
Yeah, it's the bad
B
one.
for bad. That's how you remember. It's a secret. 1?
It is the 1 symbol, which is lose 1 supplies. So we could do that, but actually... Oh! So I can't use this, though, because this isn't a dice check.
Yeah.
I thought that this was a dice check.
You would need a basic to do anything with it, right? So there goes our last supply.
I really thought that this was a dice check. God damn it.
Well, I think it might still be a dice check, is it?
Could I have elected to add dice to this roll?
Unclear.
I don't know. But I was literally keeping these cards specifically for this purpose, and then for some reason I was just rushing it, and I totally forgot that I had to do that. Let me just check very quickly if there's a definition of dice check here.
Or travelling in particular, right? It doesn't have the shaky dice symbol.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing that would suggest to me that is not a dice check.
But then you perform a dice check when you do the prepare action, right?
Yes.
No, they are identified by the shaky dice symbol.
Shaky dice symbol.
So I think this means...
It's the technical term for it?
Yeah, so I think there's no opportunity here to savor the... It's so this means I actually...
I can't believe you dropped the last Snickers.
Yeah, I dropped the last Snickers. We're all out of Snickers. All right, and that's that. I can't believe I kept this card this whole time. It's bloody useless.
Was that why you were saving it for the movement?
Yeah.
There's lots of other things for rolling the dice on, but have an event.
Right. Oh god, yeah. Well, fingers crossed this isn't going to be the end of days. All right, is this where I am? Yes.
Yes.
Enticing Vista. You may exhaust 2 dice to draw 2 cards, or you may discard 2 cards to refresh 2 dice.
2 useless dodges.
Yep, let's refresh discard the 2 useless dodges to get 2 actual dice back. Now, this is the wild red one. I'm just thinking about whether there's something I can help you with when we get back to that.
Theoretically, if you can move and get 1,
yeah,
and if we get 1, and I do it, and then lift off,
yeah,
that gets us
seems like a
surviving.
Yeah, it seems like we've survived and at least done mission part 1.
We definitely have to come back here, but it's a horrible place to live.
Yeah, we definitely. Well, we're gonna have to come back.
I feel like we should come back with some stronger stuff.
Well, the good news is that we can also go and sort of maybe do the other planet a bit first.
I thoroughly agree. We should go to somewhere else.
Explore space a bit before we come back here. Right, but that's me all done. So
that was.
Wasn't it? Yeah, I moved and moved.
Yes.
Right.
But it can be you again because for this round, want you. Yeah, you're going to move forage, and I'll forage lift off.
Here we go.
As long as things go well.
What happens if we have to lose a supply and we can't?
I think we have to lose a die. We have to sacrifice a die.
That's fine. So I've returned to the lander, and I'm like, holy shit, Barry. And you're like, shut up, help me with these plants.
Yeah. Keep digging.
That's lose a supply.
So I think that we did find this last time. And it was something like sacrifice a die.
The mission's over. Yeah, I think we did actually look that up, and it was something exactly like that. That's not right.
And exerting's not an action, right?
No. That's just something that you do. This is not...
I'm pretty sure it was sacrifice a die. It definitely wasn't instantly lose, I'll tell you that much. Or maybe we had to lose a success or something.
Joke's on you, game. We don't have
any. No, we weren't even close to seeing what a success might look like.
The first success, was open that door, which we didn't even come close to doing.
Got us a success.
Yeah, I can't say anything about it here, so let's just pretend it's sacrifice a die.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'll just sack this one off.
Yup. And then it's foraging time, baby.
Right, so now I'm going to do the forage. I need this symbol.
Yeah.
But I'll also roll my Vanguard's die because there's no reason not to.
Hashtag YOLO.
If I get a double Vanguard symbol, can I trigger that twice?
No, that's what we said, right? You get. Yeah. You have to go top to bottom, and you can only put one.
Yeah, one outcome. Yeah. All right, come on. Let's see them successes. Did I? Oh no, I got rid of both of those. That's fine. Okay, well, I might as well roll more because I'm not going to do anything else with these dice, am
I? True, but don't. You have to roll the injury die as well.
Oh yeah. That's fine. There's not really actually. Do you know what? In this rare example, getting the burned result would be helpful.
Would it?
Yeah. You can find out why in a minute, but it didn't matter. It hasn't happened. But I've got loads of Vanguard symbols.
Great
but you see, my character can change this into a Vanguard symbol with charges.
Gotcha.
And so if she got burned, and then that created those, I could fix them.
time.
Combo time. All right, here we go. Show me the money. Come on, let's get this one last.
Actually, in terms of order of how that would go, that is. Fine, yeah, it's fine. You resolve it
just as during.
You resolve the injury die before resolving special effects. What did you get? Jesus. We're maybe going to be here for another couple of turns.
Oh my god. Well, we
Can't wait
might
to see what's left.
we might as well hang out. We've got
There's like
time now.
there's 2 2s. Did you keep a red die? Oh no,
Nope, sorry.
because you could have adrenaline yourself.
The adrenaline is not a red die.
it's
It's
not a
roll
red
the
die,
danger
okay, fine.
die.
Yeah, let me shake this up since I was looking at it. Event time, baby. Looks like somebody's going to be chasing us.
Because there's two icons here.
Yeah, sun and leaf, and neither of those.
So we progress time.
Yeah. So he's going to attack, which he can't do. So it's going to move. They're going to tendrils, which doesn't do anything. So how does that work then? Does it come back off?
I reset the track. I assume it just means it comes back to here.
But then, if we're saying that it triggers on the time, we'd have to come back to the start, right?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, with it activating, but
Yeah, I think we've not quite got this right, but it's mostly right.
whatever. We're getting slaughtered anyway, so
Yeah, we're
doesn't
running
make
with our
sense.
tails between our legs. I'm sure it's fine.
Right, my go. So I will exert myself to refresh 5 of these bad boys, for example, and I will die horribly, probably, but let's assume that I'm not. I will. That's a 50-50 and that's a 1 in 6. What does that give me as odds? Wait, what have I got for rerolls? Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. I knew there was a reason I picked this guy. Cha-ching. Before or after an action, discard 1 charge to gain 2 lead tokens of any type.
Oh, fantastic.
Cha-ching. So I'll discard 1 charge to gain 2 lead tokens of any type. Come on, just...
So you're doing this before you do the actual
Before
action?
I do the action, yes,
Right,
because
okay.
I can still do the action if I don't get it. 2.
3, just triggered it right away.
Just, yeah, but what's the point in doing all the rest of this for? So this goes back in the bag, this goes back, and it doesn't matter, we're not staying.
Yeah, the second action is going to be
There
evacuate.
is 3. And then our straight travelling moss. So it's a planetary exploration action, which can maybe do. It's not good. That's not good. Flick it. So during dice check, you may place this in the card roll pool of any crew member, including myself, to add a compass or a red and a green to the roll pool, and then discard it. That's okay. Do we get to keep these?
Yep.
So we can just get out of here if that's...
Yeah, I think we should just evacuate. We've run out of supplies. There's 2 big old monsters. I'm quite badly burned.
So I've got the only 3 out, so it's not even worth trying for an extra 3.
I mean, we could probably do another round of discoveries.
Seems pointless.
I mean, I've got the adrenaline shot, although I don't have another injury card. It says caution, high probability of... Yeah, maybe we should just bail before I have a high
Well, remember, of course, these people are going to go back to the med bay, and it's going to be turns.
Yeah.
The worse, the more injured you are,
exactly.
the longer it is until you see those people again. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm already on death's door.
Yeah. All right, let's just get out of here.
I'm in, so I would like to lift off, please, log 440. And I count this as quite a successful mission.
Before that, we have completed our
Point.
objective.
That was the whole point of doing this for so long.
351.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to read away, team? Because I think this should be your line. I'll do
Sure. So I'm Tarif Zogby.
What kind of voice does he have? You're up here.
Yeah, he is a... I can't do many good accents. All right, governor. We've got everything you wanted. The land is packed up and ready for liftoff.
Great job, away team. You have my permission to return.
We're on our way. However,
yes,
we're not sure if our findings have anything to do with the builders. Shouldn't we explore deeper layers of the planet?
It's your call. We're satisfied, but the captain always expects more, you know.
And then we gain a success, our first success.
We got one.
Hurrah! And then if the box is unmarked, find mission M41 and place it. So mark it when using your pencil.
Yep.
And Mission 41, M41.
These are points of interest.
And that'll be something that we can resolve on our next journey to the planet of doom.
Optional mission, Moss Heart. Our mission is simple. Scout the heart of this green planet. Our readings appreciate and conceal something important. Reach the sector with the important symbol. We've already done it.
Yes!
Alright, when you fulfill this objective, discard this mission. Great, done it.
So what's the... Alright, it's anticlimactic.
There's not anything further. I mean, I guess presumably the next thing would be to try and do this, right?
Yes.
Like you're sort of, you don't have another mission card, but you do now have this mysterious gate. But we're not doing
Right, oh yeah, so now we're definitely going. We're definitely leaving.
Yeah. We don't have enough supplies to investigate the gate.
There's no stakes.
If there's an Arrogator Behemoth threat on the planet board...
There is. Funny you should mention that. You die horribly.
Oh,
he crushes your ship during takeoff.
Yeah. Hang on. I also need to check...
More bad things happen. Maybe. Crossing off more boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the boxes that say all your injuries are magically healed?
Yeah, reset everything and start from the beginning again. Alright, here we go. Captain's log, entry D215. I won't lie, that ancient war machine, buried deep under the surface of the planet, caught us by surprise. From now on, we need to expect more surprises like this one. The technology was unmistakably identical to the defensive emplacements built around the Eye of the Void. Whatever the builder's plan was, this younger race does its best to make sure no one can follow up on it. Who knows how powerful they are and how many systems they control? Having such a warlike species in our part of the galaxy fills me with unease. Just like the fact that each piece of their technology we found so far seems millennia old. If they could build things like this ages ago, who knows how powerful they are now? The codename our science team has given for them is the Arrogators. An apt name considering they seem to be hell-bent on claiming every world for themselves. Let us hope they haven't already claimed half of the galaxy. Congratulations! You've completed this planetary exploration! If you're on this planet, do this thing. But we're not. So go to log 9 something.
Somebody Google what an...
All crew members who are not in the lander sector are killed.
That's that fact, yeah.
Yeah, so good job, we made it back.
Yeah.
If there are no crew members in the lander sector, the lander and all its contents are lost. Okay, that's fine. So now go to shipbook page 25.
Yeah, okay, so we get off. Do we need to log any of this stuff?
This is going to guide us through planetary logging right now. So I will get out the little log chart thingy. Where is it?
The little book.
The little book. What did I do with it? Here it is.
Somebody Google what an Arrogator is for me, please. If it says the name is apt, I don't know what it means.
I think it means someone who...
arrogantly
creates aggression?
I don't know, yeah.
Arrogator. I think it's, someone who worsens a situation. Who ramps up tensions. Okay, leaving the planet. Each crew member returns their section cards and section dice to the section compartment of their game box. Right, we're going to follow the instructions so we don't get in trouble.
Yes, so what's it telling me to do? Put everything back in
First of all, the dice go back in here, and the cards go back in here as well.
So cards away.
Whoever wrote this clearly had in mind that people were playing the game and not live streaming it, because this could be reconfigured so it was a bit more entertaining for you all to watch. Return all equipment cards from the planet board and the lander and the crew cards to the armory. That's fine.
So equipment.
Thank you. And return any point of interest cards with the no savey symbol back to the box.
That's what that means. Doesn't remember it.
So PO1 and PO whatever that is. I'll put those back in a minute. Okay. Return any threat cards with the no savey icon to the box along with their matching standee. Return any optional missions to the missions in card A. Well, yeah, it's optional, but we also did it.
So when you complete it, discard it?
When you fulfill the objective, discard this mission. Yeah, I guess the idea was to guide you to that symbol. But we already worked out what that symbol meant anyway. Yeah. That's fine. So, optional missions, fine. That one is optional, so that goes back in the box. This one's not optional. But it's also completed, so...
Hold on. The definition of an arrogator: a person who, through conceit, makes pretentious claims to rights or advantages that he or she is not entitled to, or qualities that he or she does not possess. Wow. Here's the thing. I actually already knew that because I'm super smart.
Yeah, this was a test after you passed. Right, that mission's going in the out of the game section. This one will go back into...
Why don't we put this whole planet in the out of the game section?
We don't want to come back. Because we have to open that door, Barry, I think. Return all lead tokens to the lead bag.
Yeah, can do that.
Return all the various dice and crew member minis and stuff back. That's fine. Return global conditions to global conditions. Fine. I will sort out all of those cards into that box in a minute.
Yep.
Go to page 26, docking. Not the hot kind of docking, though. If there's at least one mission card on the planet board, or if there's a mission failed token on the lander, start step 1. Otherwise, step 2. So we don't have any mission failed.
Nope.
We have no mission left on the planet.
Don't have any unique discoveries either.
Actually, I don't know. Was it doesn't say to discard this mission card. Where is it? So should I have left this here? Actually, I probably should have.
Yeah, because you can have additional missions, right?
Yeah, you can have any number of mission cards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With that in mind, did mission card optional say to discard it?
It did.
It did say discard this.
Yes.
Okay, fair. Yep, discard this mission. It did. Okay, fair enough. So I guess this can go back in there. That's out of the game now. Okay, so the total... Okay, so now you have to discard excess discoveries. We don't have any. Nope. Assemble available crew members. Each player takes all crew members from resting crew into their hand. Leave crew members on crew boards where they are for now. Players who control more than one... Yeah, okay.
Well, hold on. Because we did put them into resting when we used them. So let's do it right, because that was... we were confused last time. They all go into here.
Well, they go into our hand.
Yeah, but then they're going to go into...
Okay. Well, we might be able to use them for medical.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Don't think so, but that's fine. Yeah. No, I don't think we can.
Okay. Debriefing. Promote crew members.
No. No promotions for anybody.
Nope. No, we did not do the rank up again. Create the success pool. Take all the success tokens from the lander or success token slot and add them to the token bag. Buy or sell dice. I don't think we're doing that either because...
Oh, like you definitely can keep energy and command points because...
Yeah, but maybe you need to unlock batteries or something.
Alright, fine.
Or maybe it's like energy we get during the planet, or I don't know. Buying and selling of dice can be done in a new order. I think that's fine, right?
Don't need to worry about that.
Right, straight over to unloading.
Yeah.
In any order, resolve the... When do we do planetary saving the planet, though?
By your powers combined.
Skip to the end.
Save point.
It's a part of the save point. The last thing we're going to do. Fine.
This is fine.
Let's just... And then we'll put this out here so you guys have something to look at. We'll just... Alright, so we should be here at unloading.
So... These don't have numbers.
These are not unique discoveries. We didn't get any unique discoveries at all. So, unload other discoveries. In any order, resolve the when unloaded effect of non-unique discoveries.
So that you even get to use it. Okay, so when unloaded, so the hibernating plant, when unloaded, move research project R13. So do we have research projects? Are those a thing?
Yep, research projects.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. We've just not used the research action yet. So R13, cryptobiotic bulbs into the awaiting envelope. And then remove this discovery from the game. RFG'd. R13.
R13. Right.
Sick. Into the box. Then the danger sensing vine. When unloaded, discard this to place 2 command points into the command pool.
Right, so that's how we're going to save those, because we don't get rid of them until later. So if we had something like this that gives us energy, that's why that's there. So at least we'll get to do
doesn't get discarded, so that must go back into... Oh no, it doesn't get removed from
You
game.
may discard this card, so we may discard it to get the command points.
Well, we definitely want to do that.
Okay, yeah, so let's do that. So now it's discarded.
But it's not removed from game. Right? So that would go
does
back.
that say...
That says removed from the game.
So this is going to go back into there.
That'll get shuffled up next time.
Yep.
And then this one is no good because it's a planetary action, right?
Right. So is there no there no function to keep these?
A lander, or if the found discovery slot of the planet board, found discovery slot of the planet board, and move these cards to gathered discoveries.
Card B. So this goes into gathered discoveries. So anything we discarded is gone, but this goes into gathered. We actually have some cards in here already. Maybe we should have got these out at some stage and we could have used them. Yeah, we have like a bunch of stuff from our first mission that we.
Oh, did we not do that? Of course, because we didn't really do this properly, did we? That's not like us. You wouldn't believe it that we actually maybe didn't go so orderly.
You may discard this card to... Oh, that would have been useful to bring with us. We could have discarded this card to just warp back to the lander.
But we can put this in the gap. We can keep that, right?
Yeah, so we can keep all of these. We just have to remember to look in the gathered.
It's not one of those ship unloading.
Yeah, well, this one, flickering hollow projectors. When unloaded, you may discard this card to take any number of discoveries from gathered discoveries. You may use their ship management abilities now. Return any unused discoveries to gathered discoveries. So actually, we don't know when we can access things in gathered discoveries. Maybe we've missed a step when we do that.
You can't bring the discoveries back into exploration. Gathered discoveries are used to do research.
Okay.
Fine, so we can't take them back out again.
Right, so the ones with planetary explorations on are now useless. Not useless, they're useful for research instead of their other effect. Fine.
Right, so fine. Those
Thanks,
are
George.
And return the lander box to the board and place any lander mod cards in awaiting. Fine.
Pop that into the awaiting for us.
Yeah. Next, page of the bed bay. Immediately. Give me.
Help! Honestly, why did we wait this long? For medbay. Right.
What does it say? Medbay upgrades. None of those.
We don't have any upgrades in awaiting?
I think we do, eh?
No. Release non-injured crew members. So... Do we have any?
Nothing even approaching on it.
All right. Oh yeah. So release so any crew member that came back with the away team, but have no injuries, go into resting. We have none of that, of course. So crew members in medbay recover. So each crew member goes to the right. So Joppy Ulrich comes back to recon.
Sick.
Or goes into. So he goes into the available. So he goes into the hand of the recon player, and then Petra moves into light injuries.
Getting closer, and then
injured crew members go to medbay. So if you have 3 injuries, you're critically injured and you must go in here. If you have 2, you're moderately injured and go in here.
This is fine. Might die horribly in a minute anyway, so...
Yeah, it says now you must make a survival check. So
yes,
let's find out
what's involved in the survival check?
Return all injury cards back to the injury decks. Yes, that's fine. Make survival checks. Each crew member in the critical injury slot must make a survival check by rolling 3 injury dice. If you roll a critical injury and 1 wound result or 2 critical injury results, you've died.
We'll do it one at a time, make it interesting.
Alright, go for it. That's fine.
So as long as I can avoid...
You roll 3 though.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phew. Good.
Not dead.
Yeah. Tarif lives to survive another day. Good job, Tarif.
Governor. And then the memorial wall, which again we don't need.
Yep, we can skip the memorial wall because nobody's dead yet.
And then it's save time, baby.
Thank God. Memorial wall. Yeah, memorialize the dead
I can
crew.
see that being...
That's going to get heavy use.
Oh, look, it gives you stuff. Maybe we should get some people killed.
Yeah, there's a little recompense for your folks dying. Okay, so this is the most convenient time to end your PlayStation save your game. If you want to continue playing, yeah, go back to the bridge. So, if the landing card matches the name of your current... If the landing card that matches the name of your current planet was removed from the game, skip this step and proceed to step 2. Well, it wasn't. If there's a planet record sheet for your current planet in the recorded planets, dispose of it. There wasn't. Then take a blank one and fill it in as follows. You need to take one of those bad boys. Okay, so, write the name of the current planet at the top of the sheet, which is Matchstick.
Match. I mean, good luck ever reading my handwriting, but yes, Matchstick. So remaining unique discoveries, all of them, 7 and 10.
Write the number of the landing card that is currently in the planetary scanner.
L2.
L2, yeah, I guess so. Yep. For each sector, write the number and name of the POV cards in that sector.
Yeah.
If there is more than one POV card, write their numbers down top to bottom. We don't have that, I don't think.
We don't have more than one.
No, we don't have more than one, so that's okay.
But yeah. So basically just filling in the box. I'll do it the way it says, right? So nothing in 1, nothing in 8. So in 3, we have P143, which is a safe campsite. Then in 5, we have the Hanging Gardens, P140. Then in 7, we have the Stone Gate, P133. And then in Sector 4, we have 2 lovely threats.
The Arrogator Behemoth and the Carnivorous Thicket.
Carnivorous Thicket. Done. Notes. Do not come back.
Well, it might be worth noting that if we want to get you could say that it might be worth writing down. We need computers and arms. Computers or arms.
Yep. I mean, yeah. Draw a lovely computer symbol.
At least then we don't have to. We don't come back pointlessly, like completely unable to open the door. It's a shame we can't bring 2 security people.
Yeah, there's people with guns. Lots of guns.
Lots of guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that in the notes. Bring lots of guns. So that goes into the recorded planets card tray B.
Guns. Right.
Okay, awesome. So where's our recorded planets here? There it is. So we've got a planetary record. That's exciting.
We've done something. Guns of fire.
No,
the whole
fire.
thing's already on fire.
Yeah,
There's a high oxygen planet.
Yeah.
It'll burn up. George, I'm glad
lives...
you did better on this planet than we did, but the landing was rough.
This is exactly the mission that my group did last game. Ours was slightly less bad. Slightly less bad. Well, yeah, we had a rough landing.
We definitely need some...
I also feel like it probably would have been easier with 4 players. But I kind of feel like it'd be a bit of a bummer if 2 of the players
died.
Well, actually no, but it was a burn injury for everyone, wasn't it? So yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't really.
It wasn't spread out.
Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Return all. Okay, and then the rest of this is just put shit away, which I will do off screen.
Not the most exciting part of the game.
Exactly. So that is the end of this
travesty.
Travesty. I don't think it was a travesty.
I think in any game like this, when you lose a mission, then you don't become quite so scared to lose a mission. Like before you die horribly, you're always like, I've got to do everything, I've got to get it right first time. But I think the game's probably telling you, look, you're probably going to have to go away, come back, and you can't do everything all at once. It is a story game, it is an adventure game. It's not the kind of thing where you get to the end and you've got 120 points and I've got 110 points, and you compare for that. It is a
Well, I think it's clearly deliberate that you sort of come, you find some stuff, you go away, you maybe come back.
Yeah.
You go away and you do some research on the ship or something, get some useful things, or you go and explore another planet, do a bit more. Because every ship phase we're getting upgrades and we're building new stuff. So when we come back, we will be stronger with more stuff going on.
Maybe up to 2 success tokens.
Well, we can't expect to advance too quickly. It said it was like a 20 to 60 hour campaign, so...
What? 60 hours is running away from the behemoth.
This was great. I'm avoiding ISS Vanguard content to avoid spoilers, but I could watch this one as I'm already done the planet. Yeah, George, it sounds like you're progressing faster than us, so,
Do the other planet and we'll be... That's where we'll be next week.
Exactly. But thanks so much, everyone, for coming and watching. I'm glad you've enjoyed the stream. Of course, all of this...
And it worked. I was here the whole stream.
Barry was on screen this time. Yeah, the technical issues are only getting less next time. Who knows? It'll be even better somehow.
Imagine if there was sound on every scene.
God damn it. If you'd like this... yes, exactly. So, as Difter rightly says, this is made possible thanks to the Patreon content from our Patreon supporters. I should also mention that this copy of ISS Vanguard was a review copy given to us by Awakened Realms, so thanks very much to them for that. And... yeah, please do check out the Patreon if you'd like to consider supporting this content. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming up there, which is to say a Discord channel coming soon and possibly some giveaways on the Discord.
Ooh.
So, if you fancy some review copies of games that I didn't even want, then come check it out. But thanks everyone so much.
Oh, great upsell.
Yeah, well, gotta be frank. I do have games.
Can I
to
still
give away.
be Barry?
Hey, Barry will still be Barry. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Subscribe so you don't miss it.
Bye.
Bye.